Hello, everyone, and welcome to Helpful Goat Presents Tier Beyond the Doors. My name is Galway Trainer, the unbenevolent dictator of Helpful Goat Gaming, and tonight my friends and I will build and explore a fantastic world of magic and monsters, and not so much magic, actually, in the case of this particular world. I, of course, am doing this along with my wonderful friends, including the benevolent dictator of Helpful Goat Games, Andy, playing Rook.
Hey everyone, it's Andy.
I was like,
Long delay.
my push to talk was pressed, right? Lena playing Sunny Sunrail,
Hi.
who, as always, encourages you to listen to your potted plants. Chris playing the not at all sticky Neldor,
Not yet, anyways.
never letting it go. And introducing Darcy, joining us and playing... We'll find out in a second.
Hello.
Mystery.
Before we get started, a couple brief announcements. First, we are Helpful Goat Gaming, small independent game design firm. We are developing a tabletop RPG. We stream D&D and other tabletop RPGs. And if you would like to hear more about us, our projects, find out more about our schedule, find out more about us. We're lovely people, mostly. You can check out our website at helpfulgoat.com, follow us on Twitter at helpfulgoat, or see our Facebook page where we're Helpful Goat Gaming. We stream here on Twitch, and we have a archive of our videos on YouTube. Just look for Helpful Goat Gaming. And we also use these essentially as live recording for our podcasts. We have two podcast feeds. Helpful Goat Presents, which this campaign appears in, which is usually one-shots, two-shots, smaller campaigns, some experimental stuff, things like that. And Goats and Dragons, which is our long-form homebrew level 1 to, I believe we're planning level 20 if Andy doesn't kill us all before then in the game or
You
real
don't
life.
die beforehand, really.
Which you can find there under Goats and Dragons. That is the Fates of Rin campaign. The other big announcement on this one is, as you might have been able to tell from the introductions, and as a slight spoiler for the episode that is about to happen, but it's coming from the creator of it, so it's fine. TJ, due to some scheduling concerns, is not going to be able to keep playing, so sadly, he and the lovely Ariel will be moving out of the storyline. I just wanted to say this for anyone who is tuning in and then discovers Ariel not here. Just, this was a note. We talked about this. We decided this was sort of the most graceful way to transition things through, and I'm sure will not be at all terrible for the characters. At all.
Thanks,
It's
that's
fine.
comforting. That was really
Yeah, I
nice.
was gonna say,
I'm not
I
upset
didn't
at
even
all now.
consider that. So
Wait,
that-
I zoned out. What?
it is kind of funny though that Darcy has kind of replaced like two beloved characters.
I know.
Everyone's probably hating me.
Everyone's gonna hate her.
But I think at the same
All these
time,
bad comments.
and
Be nice, everyone. She's nice.
and at the same time, I would also say, and this was a thing that we had talked about when we were trying to figure out how to go forward, how we wanted to proceed. If there was a player that I was going to ask to sort of fill in, even in a different way or in a very, with their own character, but to fill that energy that TJ provided with Ariel, I'd probably pick Darce.
Wait, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying
I
you're
was like, my mind was wandering.
You're-
I apologize.
you're gonna be bringing a nice high. You always bring nice high energy characters.
Yeah.
Me replacing
This
TJ would be
person's
terrible.
kind of the opposite of Hikari, though. They're very laid back. That might be hard for me to
And a
play out.
teetotaler. I don't know. Maybe not a teetotaler, but all right.
A Yankee? What? Anyway. Sorry.
What?
We've
A carpetbagger?
Nothing.
okay.
Oh, you
My
just
character
named
this time
an
is very
urban
different
legend,
from my
right?
Hikari character. My character this time is very different from Hikari.
I don't think anyone had any problem understanding you, Darce. It was really Andy's comment that sort of got us all like, what the
I didn't
hell?
even
Fine.
hear it.
It's always Andy's.
It's fine.
comment.
Don't worry about
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all Andy.
it. Anywho,
Sorry.
before we begin, then a brief recap. As last time, on Helpful Goat Presents Tier Beyond the Doors, the party set out from the village of Red Meadow, pleased that they'd managed to have a positive impact on the world, saving it from shadowy skeletons. Though concerned that their mentor, Letheriel, had apparently left them items there 45 years earlier. As they headed out of town, a couple hours outside the village, they found a strange circle with markings burned into the ground. They were unsure of what to do with it, though on a meta level this may have had something to do with the inordinate number of ones that were rolled. They proceeded onwards, traveling to the city of Gotwile, a trading hub in the entire world. You can find all manner of people from all manner of places and all manner of information in the town. As such, they thought it was a good place to start their investigations, looking for their teacher and what had happened to their home. They reported to the magistrate as requested by the mayor, who was very pleased that they'd saved the village. Less pleased to see them, however, were the menacing members of a group called the Unity, who control all magic in Rourke. They threatened the group, though eventually decided that perhaps the group could be used, and set them forth with a task: to capture or kill the folk hero, the Sunleaf, within the next 20 days. The party was taken aback by this, and particularly concerned as they had suspicions that the Sunleaf could in fact be their teacher. Heading to their accommodations for the night, the inn The Cackling Doll, the innkeeper, Rena Greenbow, pulled them aside, and seeming to know quite a lot about what had just occurred to them, offered them a counter-proposal. Instead, they would help her and her interested backers, a group called the Silent Prestige, to find the Sunleaf, help her in any way that she required, and help her destroy the Nightmaster, the figure supposedly leading the attacks against the Kingdom of Rourke. The party thought this over and found this a far more pleasant offer than that of the Unity, and generally assented. They headed to bed that night, well fed, into comfortable rooms, and settled down. And now, as they sleep, could everyone except Neldor get off for me?
Sure.
I'm excited. It's my first
Gives me time
time.
to remember my voice.
Good luck.
Don't die, Naldor.
Oh shit. We're all gonna die, so.
Neldor, as you meditate, your mind drifts over the events of the past several days, over the events of everything that's happened to you since you left Stronghold, and really everything in your life that's prepared you for this, a job that you didn't necessarily want, and yet of your friends that you are most prepared to undertake. And as you think on everything that's occurred, you begin to actually picture the story of your life and the lives of your family and everyone that you've known, and you can almost see the book of your life in front of you. You see silvery ink spreading across it as you live each moment. What would you like to do?
The book, is it open to a particular page kind of thing?
Yeah, so if you picture a book open, you can see that the writing has sort of just begun on the upper part of the left-hand page, and the remainder of that page and the right-hand page are totally blank.
Is this the first page?
No. You're well into the book.
Okay. Well, as a crafter of a story, I like to see, where things began. So I would kind of want to flip through the beginning of the book.
Interesting. Yeah, you sort of turn it, and it's hard. It's actually taking effort, and you realize that you're not really used to dreaming. You don't especially dream as an elf, but you're in a mental construct. You're in your meditation. Give me a wisdom, intelligence, or charisma roll. Your choice.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna go with charisma.
20, very nice.
Oh, very nice.
Very good. So you sort of push your hand, and it almost phases through some of the pages, and you turn it back with great effort, exerting sort of all of your will, and you see now spidery writing that almost seems of a different hand, though the ink is still this silverish color. And as you look at it and try to focus your eyes on it, you see the words, "And that was why we did, what we had to do. They may never forgive us, but we had to do it. We had to." And as you look at it, and you're sort of trying to process these words, but before your eyes can go to the next lines, you notice that you very definitely put your hand right before the cover and turned over the entirety of the book. But now as you look at it, the book is still open to the middle. It's almost as if spatially the pages haven't changed at all. You're definitely looking at different pages. Both of them are filled with writing, but it's as if the physical entity itself hasn't changed. There's still more before it.
And you said the handwriting was changed. It was different.
Yeah, it did seem different from the text that you saw when you entered this vision.
Are either of the handwriting, is it mine?
The one that you're looking at now, the earlier one, is definitely not. You don't recognize it.
Okay.
The one from later actually could have been. It's weird to say that you don't necessarily fully recognize it, but you were all taught a standard sort of handwriting script in Stronghold, and it was definitely that, and it certainly could have been yours. There were some little flourishes that looked like they might have been, but you didn't see very much of the writing.
Okay. Was I able to see the cover of the book?
No. You reached in before the cover, like you tried to turn to the first page more.
Uh-huh. So I can't see a title of the book.
No. And now that, like I said, now that you've turned to this page, which you were sure would be the first page, but now just seems to be another page in the middle of the book, it just seems like the pages you saw, something in the middle.
Okay, and I can't turn anymore.
You could try to roll. You could try to do it again. It would take another ability check.
Okay. I would like to try and see if I can get to the very front, almost like a title page kind of thing.
Okay, so like what you're focused on is get it all the way to just before the cover title page, something like that. Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna give me again. It can be charisma if you want it to be, but you're gonna roll with disadvantage on this one.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Oh,
That is a fumble.
Yes. Okay.
You reach, and it's hard. The first one you've never experienced fatigue sort of like that. Like, it feels like it drained your very mind to try to turn it back. And now you're doing it, and you're straining and you're straining, and you're trying to force it over, and you suddenly hear, and you look down in horror, and it looks as if the book is tearing at the spine.
Okay.
But as you do that, you also notice you're back to the page that you started on. And the words being written out, you just see no, 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 no. And now you smell smoke and fire.
I broke it. Oh shit, I set it on fire?
And with that, let's invite everybody back in.
Ah.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello.
Hope you're doing all right. You seem to roll pretty good, but I don't
Not
know
that
what
second
for.
one.
Second one might have been made with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay, let's just say I might have cursed us all.
Shit.
Is everybody back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep. It's,
Darcy.
Good to know she's around. So all of you awaken, and Rook, you're in the same room as Neldor. And you were woken up by Neldor screaming.
Ah!
What is that? Neldor, are you awake? What are you doing?
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that.
What'd you do? Okay, you're just in a room. All right, we were all just getting a nice night of sleep, and you friggin' fricked out on me here.
I don't know if I did it. I might have broke it.
Broke.
I didn't know you could break a story, but I think I might have broke it.
What? I mean, what are you talking about here?
The story that if we're all part of a story, and each of our stories intertwine to the main story, and I may have just witnessed the story, the main story, and in my desire, my need to see the beginning of the story, I may have ruined the story.
Neldor, give me a quick perception check. 17, very nice. As you're sort of speaking about this and that you may have ruined the story and you're reliving the events of that vision, you suddenly notice something. The smell of burning hasn't gone away.
Shit.
It's gotten stronger. And Rook, as you're sort of speaking to Neldor and you're looking out one of the windows, you can see dawn. And it's actually kind of pretty. You know, you haven't fully gotten used to this whole surface life thing and sunrise, but it's kind of pretty, though you're not sure if dawn is supposed to flicker like that.
That's odd. Okay, I go to the window.
I still smell the story burning.
1 second. What do I see out the window?
You see Gottweil on fire.
The place is on fire. Everything's on fire. Here.
Holy crap!
It-
What?
it's,
Seriously?
It's kind of like Red Meadow. I mean, just the things burning, places shouldn't burn. That's not a thing places should do.
And Rook, down below you, by the edge of the green, you see a couple of familiarly skeletal figures walking.
Oh no, is it Purple Bone Daddy?
No, it is not Purple Bone Daddy. These seem like
Good.
basic Bone Daddy, basic Bone Bros.
Basic Bone Daddy, okay.
Oh my god.
The others,
I'm gonna run to the window where Rook is, so that I can try.
Yeah,
to
you see a town so your rooms are actually sort of on the side where your figures are, where your tokens are, on the second floor, and so you can see out across the river, chunks of the city definitely on fire. You can now hear screaming as you get closer to the river. You can see skeletal figures walking forward.
Son of a...
I mean, we gotta do something about that. And my shadow is already next to my bed, acting like it's packing stuff. And so I follow and I try to mimic my shadow here and begin to pack my pack as well. We gotta either help these people or take off. What's better, Neldor? What's better? Here, tell me.
You know we have to help. I mean...
But if we help by leaving, are they after us? I mean, is that why they're here?
We need to get the...
We need the others. Yeah,
Yes.
go get the others. I'll finish packing.
All right, I'll run out the door to Sunny's room.
Okay, Sunny and Ariel's room. You pound on the door. There's no response.
Guys, hey, are you in there?
Am I in there?
There's no response.
All right, I'm gonna open the door.
So you open the door and you see something slightly odd. I don't know. You can decide how odd it is. You see Sunny's bed, which is sort of on the left side of the room, and the wood of it has grown into the shape of a flower bud that seems to be encasing Sunny inside it. Because you don't see Sunny. And Ariel's bed is entirely empty.
Okay. Sunny? Hey, Sunny, you in there?
Am I in there?
Very distantly, in the meadow, with the crystal in the middle of it, you hear a familiar voice calling your name. And you think if you want to, you could open your eyes and wake yourself up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Very good. You wake up, and it's very dark. Very, very dark. Much darker than this room was even when you went to bed, when you and Ariel went to bed and didn't have any lights on or anything. There's just no light. And then slowly, as you sit there wondering how it's gotten that dark, you see the walls around you sort of shift and pull back, and the darkness pulls back. And you see the bed, the wood of the bed itself, opens like a flower. And you see Neldor standing in the doorway, relatively wide-eyed.
Hey, Naldor. What's up? This is weird.
Okay, yeah, do you always sleep like that? Wait, never mind.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
first things
asleep.
first, where is Ariel?
What do you mean? Why isn't she in bed?
I don't know, you guys are bunking together, but where is she?
I was asleep.
Okay, well, I need you to get up, and I need you to get your stuff, because the town is on fire, and there are skeleton dudes out there, and we need to go get Rook, and we need to decide what we're doing, and where the hell Ariel is. And
Yeah.
I'm
At this
gonna,
point, Rook-
out in the hall and yell for Ariel.
Rook in the hallway, coming out of the room with the pack and everything.
Very good. Neldor, you notice Ariel's pack and sword belt lying at the foot of her bed.
Polly,
Why
why
you
is there a
shouting for
skeleton
Ariel?
on the map?
Why is there a skeleton on the map?
Moving into our space.
Oh, there's a lot more than one. You hear a
Oh, joy.
crash from
What?
downstairs.
Okay.
Are you shouting for Ariel?
Ariel! I'm shouting
She's
for Ariel!
missing. She's not in her bed.
But
Her stuff. Okay, I gotta grab my stuff. Rook, I need you to grab Ariel's stuff. Sunny, you need to get your stuff. We
Yeah,
need to get
yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, and
Okay,
yeah,
uh,
and find Ariel. We have to find Ariel.
yeah, I mean, I look for that sword specifically. I mean, we can replace most anything else.
Yeah, her sword belt is there, and the sword is in it.
Okay.
And I'll grab my
And
shit.
Sling it on my back.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna run back to the room and grab all my stuff. And then regroup in the hall.
Okay,
Head downstairs
Okay.
very good.
toward the
So
crash.
Rook wants to go.
Yeah.
He thinks that they're attacking because of us.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know either. I don't.
Purple Bone Daddy did seem like he was going to come back for us, so that seems reasonable. But also, like, I mean, we're not that amazing to attack a whole huge, well-armed town for, right? Maybe there's something else also.
Okay, yeah, we're not amazing. I get you there.
Can we help?
Okay. Guys, I don't know. Where is Ariel?
I don't know.
Yeah, we can't leave without Ariel either way. Let's kill whatever we gotta kill, find Ariel,
Well-
and decide from there, yeah?
Is there
Yeah.
any sign of where she went? Any, like, I don't know, tracks in this very, dirty inn with dust everywhere?
I like how
Something.
I like how you're trying to speak that truth into existence.
A very, very dusty.
In all
floor.
truth, like it's really weird. You've never seen an inn that just lines the floors with sand, but when in
But this
Gotwile,
one does.
you could look for tracks on the rather well-kept hardwood floors.
I mean, she's a
Okay.
dragonborn. I mean, it's not. I mean, there should be. Are there anything?
Yeah, like, does she wear shoes, or shouldn't there be, like, claw marks from her feet?
Do Dragonborn wear shoes?
I don't know.
I don't
Does Ariel wear shoes?
I don't think Ariel wore shoes.
know.
That's
But
canon,
Ariel
though.
would have had like super cute bows tied around her ankles to make it look like she
Yeah.
had socks on.
And so it shall be. That you may speak
Either
into
way, we heard a
existence.
crash. That is too cute.
Yes. Okay.
We heard a crash downstairs.
We
Could be
did.
her.
We should go check on Rena, right? I mean,
Maybe we should go see what that noise
Yeah.
was. It's
Crash.
probably monsters.
oh crap.
Crash.
Let's go.
So you
Crashes ain't ever good.
crash down the stairs. Crashes.
Oh god.
Just in time to see Rena sort of twist a skeleton's head off with her hands.
Wow.
I think I'm in love.
And she's sort of
Good
panting a little bit like, you might want to go help the city a little bit if you can. I've got some people taking care of the docks on this side, but there's a lot of screaming coming from the square.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Um,
okay.
Just
have
really
you
quick,
seen
have you seen?
Ariel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I heard
Dragonborn.
crashes and screams a few minutes ago, and then looked out, and some of the city is on fire. That's it. That's it. Is she not in her room?
Shit.
No.
No.
I haven't seen any of these assholes come in here except this one, so I don't think they could have gotten her.
I mean,
Are-
she's not in here. She's out there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Head out.
So as you
Icon is so tiny.
as you
Sorcerer going.
as you step out, you see
Yes.
out here on the green, you see guards, and like across on the bridge across the way, you can see some of the city guard fighting with skeletons. And as you're getting out here, there are definitely some buildings on fire, but there's also a lot of pieces of skeleton on the ground.
Sweet.
It looks like the city's doing well, right? Maybe they don't need us. Maybe we can just try to find Ariel.
Sunny, it's on fire.
Yeah.
As you say that, the
Doing
skeleton
well.
over there runs the guard on the green through.
I think that guard's fine. He's fine. He's just having a break.
All right, I'm
Fine.
drawing my sword.
He's coming! The
I
skeleton!
take out my.
Guys.
Yes. I
I just wanted to see how long would the party go. It's fine as the skeleton is plodding towards you.
Infestation on it.
Wow. Damn.
Does that work on skeletons?
Right?
I guess we'll find out.
It's target must it's poison damage.
Yeah. Damage to a skeleton.
Damage.
Totally intact circulatory system.
I mean, yeah, something's got to keep the bones together, right? I mean,
So yeah, it's it
Magic blood.
it failed its save, so you do damage.
1d6.
nice.
So you like and sort of from the shadows by its feet, a thing of like mites start crawling up it and crawling inside its rib cage, and they're going like, and then you see the skeleton sort of pick at one and bite it, look
Is that
confused
how
for a
that's supposed
second,
to work?
and then
Rick?
keep marching towards you.
Is this working?
Ah,
This
shadow
looks
mites
good.
don't work. Nope, shadow mites don't work.
No.
Shit.
Ah,
Okay, I'm gonna throw a magic stone at it. Can I cast magic stone to throw it? We're not in turn order yet.
Yeah, you're fine.
yeah.
Okay.
I swear that used to roll an attack roll.
It's two separate things.
Ah.
So I rolled
Magic
a 12.
stone.
Hits.
Boon.
8 magic bludgeoning damage.
And wait. Oh right, it's plus your wisdom mod. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I guess.
Um
I don't know. That was incorrectly before, so I'm gonna assume that's still correct.
yeah, with that you fling a stone by hand at it, and it just goes straight through its skull, and the pile of bones collapses in front of you all.
Yeah, I did it. Let's find
Oh.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I'll run over
certainly-
to the guard that was run through, check him
You sort
if I can.
of hell.
He's still alive. I don't have anything to help him. I try to
Can
cover
I,
up the wound as best I can until the others get there.
I don't have a healer's kit. What the fuck?
Ugh.
Can I try to stabilize him with a med check?
You may.
I don't want to heal this guy. It's a waste of a spell.
Thanks
True.
so much.
7.
That
Seven
did
is
not
very stabilizing.
succeed. You feel like one of either Rook or Neldor could make a medicine check.
Hey, maybe one of you guys who is very wise should
Not-
try.
not
I'm
it.
not really on my game tonight because I'm worried about
I'm
Ariel.
holding the blood in as much as I don't know what else to
All
do.
right. A medicine check. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. I'll try.
18.
Yay.
Very good. You sort of tear off a piece of his guard uniform and use it to staunch the stab wound. And Nelder sort of not Nelder. You tell Rook to put pressure on that and then bind up a couple of other wounds. And you see the guard's breathing sort of slows, but it also gets more regular. So instead of the sort of pained gasp, it's now sort of to the and yeah, you're pretty sure he's going to be okay. I mean,
Can he stand?
he got stabbed. No, he's
Right.
now passed out.
Okay. Can I carry him? Or is he too
Yeah.
heavy?
Maybe we kill things first and then come back. What do you say? Because I see a
Yeah,
whole
I
bunch more on
think
the
if he's
bridge.
just laying here like playing dead, he'll be fine, right?
Sure. I was just gonna
Saw
take him back
guard
in
get
the
thrown
arenas.
off the bridge into the water.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, any good? We'll come back for him, I promise.
Okay.
I'm just gonna recast Magic Stone so I
run
have
to the-
stones up again.
And I've just still got my sword out.
I run to the this side of the bridge. My shadow stretches out in front of me, and from it these 4 darts erupt, streaking toward these things and slamming into them as I cast a magic missile.
Nice.
How are you spreading it across those 2 targets?
Is that a guard
2 and
standing
2,
behind
yeah.
the one skeleton?
Yes,
Or just a townsperson?
that's a guard.
It's a guard. Okay.
Who seems to still be fighting, though he's having a little bit of difficulty, and it's an equal 8 damage. They're both very badly hurt. And as you sort of fire that, you sort of hear this trumpeting roar. And as a figure almost charges through the fire, picks up one of these skeletons with their trunk, and flings him into the river.
Have we seen a person who looks like this before?
No, you are not familiar with this, though perhaps to give you more detail on exactly what you're looking at, Darcy, could you tell them a bit more?
Hey. She left us. She got bored.
Oh, sorry, she was asking me a question real quick. I think she's coming back. Hold on.
I like how Andy fills hold music.
Right?
I didn't start Craig.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I somehow got my screen, like the stuff on my screen, huge, and then I couldn't get it back.
Wait for just
They
1
couldn't
second.
do
Apologies
anything.
to anyone listening.
Yeah.
Now recording.
Sorry, Andy. You'll have to splice together a couple of sound records.
So what did you ask me, Galway? Or what did you say?
They just witnessed an elephant figure fling a skeleton off of the sort of landing into the water with their trunk, and I was hoping you could tell them a little bit more about what they're seeing, since they are seeing you helping defend the town against skeletons.
Do you want me to describe myself then?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so you see this Loxodon basically fleeing a skeleton with their trunk, and they are like a light blue color, and they're also small for a Loxodon. Like, they're still big, but they like most Loxodons, I think, are like between 300 and 400 pounds, and I'm like probably like 250 at like 6'5", so I'm a smaller Loxodon. And then I'm wearing monk's robes, like off one shoulder, that are red and gold. And I have this sort of, like, it's not expensive looking at all, but I have this sort of like headband kind of crown thing that's red at the base, and then it has these little golden kind of spikes with little stars at the end in gold. Tattooed, so you can see red and gold tattoos. There's one in the middle, like kind of where like the third eye would be, and then they go down my trunk. And then I've also got tattoos, like my ears are spread out right now because I'm kind of, fighting. And so I have tattoos in my ears, and then on the palms of my hands and the soles of my feet, if you were to... Anyone hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, could you hear me the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
I'm so
clear.
sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the light went out on my thing, so my mic did disconnect.
Yeah,
me,
your
yes.
your voice quality
yeah,
definitely changed a little bit, but we could still hear you.
Okay. So, also, like, I don't know how close they are to me, but I have, like, very thick black eyeliner, kind of like the Egyptian kohl eyeliner on my eyes, and I have brown almond-shaped eyes that look very feminine and have, like, these really thick, full lashes. But my body, I don't, I guess, know how Loxodon usually look, but I guess it would be more masculine. So, sorry, that was a really long description.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
So yeah, you see this figure, which is essentially, for anyone who is not familiar with a Loxodon, it's an elephant person. Kind of think Babar if he was a raging monk destroying skeletons.
I would watch that show.
Covered in tattoos.
Covered in tats and with some very monastic jewelry. So yeah, what would you all like to do? This also, and clearly this elephant person is kicking skeletal ass at the moment.
So we can tell this is a person and not an elephant, right?
Yes, this is
even
very
though
clear.
We've never seen a Loxodon before.
They are bipedal. They have hands. They are very large, and they have maybe more like almost like hide more than skin, but and a trunk and things. Like they have elephantine features, but this is still humanoid.
Okay, cool.
If I can, I'll take out my crossbow and try to fire it at this one right here.
Okay, I thought you were going to say at the
Just to
elephant.
the south of...
And I was like, Jesus!
Definitely not.
Wow.
No, saw what the elephant did. I'm not going to mess with that.
Right?
All right, yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Sweet. Crossbow. Pow.
23 hits.
Nice.
Sweet. 7 damage.
That will kill. The
Oh, yeah.
arrow sort of launches and hits it in the back of the head, and you can actually see it almost lurch forward, and then the momentum of the bolt is just, it's like the momentum of the bolt itself was too much, and it carries the skull off the spine, and the body just collapses in front of the, like, panting guard who now drops to one knee.
Yes.
Brooke, you're a bit of a badass today.
Oh, right. Friend, blue, punchy one.
Yes. And I just turned to you.
And I kind of look around. Do I see any more threats at the moment?
You don't seem to. You can see some villagers, you can see some dead townspeople in the square. I mean, okay, well, let me also say, you see a lot of fire, but it seems to be fire. Not, fire elementals. Thanks, Andy.
We're here to help. We're friends, so don't punch us or anything. Would you freak out if I could do something to help lower these flames a little bit?
Of course not.
And I'll start to, if I can, as best I can, cast some prestidigitation to try to douse a little bit of this flame at least.
Yeah, that's going to be especially more effective on the smaller flames,
Right.
like
Yeah,
over
like
there.
here or something. Yeah.
And you kind of need to run over to that side of the square. But yeah, if you do that and it sort of is flickering, more guards are sort of moving around now, and townspeople, and they're dousing flames as they can.
Muller.
I'll go around helping douse flames because I don't really have any good spells for this. I could
Yeah,
druid
I don't
craft and it
either.
would rain in the next 24 hours.
I will
Not
make
really
this
gonna-
better at some point. Yeah, so the fires now seem to be under control, especially on the main buildings.
Yeah, cool.
Are there?
Has-
I'm sure there's other villagers out also helping douse flames.
Yeah,
or-
like you can see
Okay.
there's lots of people around and guards, etc. seem to have things generally in hand.
Great.
Has anybody seen a really big dragonborn woman come through here?
And what do we call you? I'm so sorry.
Me?
Yeah,
VG.
VG.
VG. VG.
Awesome.
And VG, actually, if you hear them calling, did they see it? Has anyone seen a dragonborn? You actually did see one a bit earlier.
Okay. Do I like?
You
Yeah, I did see a dragonborn earlier.
you
do
saw
I know
them
where?
you saw them leave the cackling doll and walk north.
Okay. Okay, so I relay that to them.
How long ago?
Why would she be going
North.
north?
How long ago?
Yeah. When did you see this?
Dungeon Master.
It was probably about 15, 20 minutes ago. It was right around when the attack started.
Okay, so
Okay.
I relay that to you as well.
Like north along the river, or straight north from the cackling doll?
Straight north from the cackling doll. You thought that the figure went sort of back into those alleys
That way.
and then
Let's go
further
see if we
north.
can find her.
Okay. And you said the
Uh,
guards and everything have the fire and everything under control.
Yeah, it's getting tamped down. The villagers are sort of out. You see more and more people sort of coming out into the streets. You actually do now hear sort of a bell ringing, and then slowly you can hear echoing around the periphery of town, "Clear! Clear!"
that's
Okay.
that's good news. Look, VG, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm pretty freaked out about all this. Do you mind coming with us to help find our friend real quick?
Of course, I'll help anyone that's in need, or help anyone that's in trouble.
I'm
Fantastic.
certainly in need and in trouble.
Let's go.
Well, follow us then. Take off across that square and
Guard still seems to be relatively stable.
Perfect.
kind of look at him as we run past.
I'll carry you later.
And yeah, just dip into those alleys and just start looking around for Ariel.
Is there any tracks of Dragonborn in this very dirty alleyway?
Give me a survival check. You get to make a survival check, no one else. Because you keep trying to believe that this town is just, like, coated in filth and dust.
It is. I rolled a 22.
It actually isn't, and yet you still find some tracks. But yeah, you do see some footprints, because Ariel's footprints are quite distinctive. And yeah, they lead this way, and then they branch north down that alley.
So I'm going to point them out to people so we can follow them.
We follow that then. It's Sunny
Okay.
leading the way. I'll be right behind.
VG, are you going with them? Because then I'm going to drag your token
Yes,
over.
I'm just sort of following behind, kind of keeping a lookout behind us, but just, yeah, I am following them. And then I ask, tell me more about your friend. Did they leave you, or?
As you turned the corner, you would also have seen there is a sort of perfect ring of fire on the
Okay.
plains here.
Fell into a burning ring of fire.
Johnny
Does
Cash?
does this seem like something set by the skeletons?
Fire before.
Does this look like that teleportation circle we saw? Or what we
So-
thought might have been?
This one, as you all approach it, you're actually quite able to tell that compared to the fire that you've been seeing out in the town, which is fire, but natural, this is very unnatural fire. It is maintaining essentially a perfect circle. And as you look at it and sort of turn the corner and all get here, including you, Fiji, let me grab you. The fire disappears, leaving behind a familiar-looking set of sigils traced in the ground, which are still smoldering.
I think these are the teleportation circle-ish thing that we saw before. I rushed into the middle, and just kind of slam my hands down on the area around it, and my shadow kind of darts around trying to reach for the runes, trying to activate something.
Give me an Arcana check.
Check. Coming up in a sec. Check. That's acrobatics. Here's Arcana.
Ooh, okay, well, the one was on the other side. That's fine.
Yeah.
10 for Arcana. You're reaching out, but you're confused and you're scared, and you're not even really able to remember what magic is. You're just trying to do something, but no life seems to stir in the runes whatsoever.
We thought this was a summoning circle before, right? But nothing came through. Or did something come through? Maybe it was invisible.
Or maybe it's done bringing things through in it.
And Ariel, you can see leading to exactly the center.
Ariel's gone.
Sorry, Sunny. Sunny, you can see leading to the exact center of the circle, Ariel's footprints.
You guys, Ariel's footprints go right into it. What does that mean?
We have to activate it or something? We gotta follow her?
Fire again? We can get some gasoline.
Can you?
Maybe? What accelerants do they use in this time period?
Pitch? Tar?
We can get some tar.
What's going on with Craig?
Failed to join. Don't be the worst, Craig.
Craig is broken.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
Try telling it to join again?
Live stream. Now, not say recording. Join!
How the hell do you change the server region and server settings?
I don't know, but I don't imagine it's going to do anything good for our current voice chat if I do.
Again,
it's not working.
It hates us.
Craig is the worst. That's fine. I mean, we'll pull from the YouTube video for podcast. That's all right. No biggie.
Wow.
Is this because I tell Craig that it's the worst every time I turn it on?
I guess, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only beat something for so long before it...
Oh, Craig.
Well done.
Okay.
Okay, well, as this is all going on, Neldor is just like...
Yeah.
I'm sitting on his knees, just touching the sigils. And I'm just mumbling, Ariel, where'd you go?
I don't understand.
VG,
Yes.
Blue friend? You can like activate this or something? Do you know what this is? Hello, our friend.
I start to like get closer and I'm looking at the runes very closely. Would this be something I could roll like religion on, or would it be arcana?
You don't really need to roll either of those. You're somewhat familiar with what these are. These marks are usually found after the attacks by the Nightmaster, somewhere outside of town.
Okay.
And you don't really know anything more than that, and people have been speculating, is it a way for people to get in? Is it a way for them to leave? You've never heard of one being located inside the location that was being attacked, but...
Okay. So I basically tell all of you that, and then I ask, do you think your friend was here? Since we've seen the tracks, do you think that, because maybe this is used as a portal? But I don't know for sure.
It's her tracks
Yeah,
lead to the center of the
gone.
circle.
I don't know for sure, but it really sounds like they might have been taken through.
Now recording.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for
Craig.
joining
Thanks,
us,
Craig.
Craig.
Thanks for
Well
ruining
done.
that. Good job, Craig. Way to be.
Why would she leave?
Anyway.
Do you think they took her?
I would say that it's probably, I mean, unless she had a reason to leave you, my worry is that she was taken.
We have to go find them. They're to the west. I know they are. From that dream. We have to go. We don't need to find the Sunleaf. We have to find Ariel.
He took her.
Yeah.
The big purple stupid bone daddy.
Yeah.
Would I know this big purple stupid bone daddy?
You have heard tales of cataclysm charged skeletons sometimes leading these attacks, and that it
Okay.
does infuse them with a kind of purple energy, though calling them big stupid purple bone daddies seems odd,
Okay.
shall we say.
So I look a little confused and just kind of shake my head to clear it, and then yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I mean, it's just very hard to say. I don't feel good energy coming from this place, but I don't know what that has to do with your friend, unfortunately.
Neldor looks up and notices somebody's creeping in.
Did you know her, the big one?
Excuse me?
The large dragonborn.
Who is this?
It's a villager.
What do you know? What did you see?
I live on the other side of town, on the outskirts. The skeletons came and one of them touched me with a stone, and it glowed, and so they took me. They my family. No, my family. They took me, and they were walking this way, and your friend, the Dragonborn woman, she walked up and talked with him and said that he didn't need to take me. The magic told her where she needed to go. I don't understand, but it's because of her that I'm still here. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. That creature stepped over there where you are, and he held up something. I couldn't see what it was, and the ground glowed, and then there was fire, and then they were gone.
At this, there's just a large black sphere where to be.
Where Rook used to be?
just rounding him entirely. A large, black, dark sphere.
I just turn to everyone and say very calmly, well, there you go.
What?
Your friend. You were wondering what happened to your friend.
What does she mean? The magic told her. Why was she even out here?
You know, Ariel, she's... Her heart... She can speak with the magic. She knows it better than any of us. I don't know why. I don't know why she didn't tell us. Why she... Damn it, Ariel.
We have to go find her.
It was my... At this, Neldor's just gotta kind of walk off.
By the way, Andy, tell me when you want to leave the darkness and I'll move it.
I'm just sitting in the middle of it right now.
That's a big spot of darkness. That was Darcy commenting.
I was going to say,
VG.
I can't tell. Was that VG or Darcy?
Yeah, that was Darcy. So VG just walks very slowly over to, I'm guessing this is a lake?
This is the sea.
The sea. Okay, sorry, the sea. And I just stand there and I'm just sort of watching the sea and with my back to
Rook, could you perhaps stop being a pit of darkness? Neldor's upset, and I'm upset, and we all need to figure this out, and can pits of darkness communicate?
Slight sniffle from inside.
We have to find her. Rook? Neldor?
Neldor is still just staring out at the sea. You can tell that he's very upset. He keeps kind of gesturing with his hands and looking up and looking down.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
She went there on her own. She left on her own, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not urgent, but we have to get where there is. We can't just be pits of darkness and upset with the ocean.
So Fiji starts to walk back just to where everyone can hear me, and I say, it's not going to do any good to sit here while your friend is somewhere where, they left you. If you want to find them, then we must go. I will help with whatever you need.
And at that, the darkness probably will go away.
And Neldor
Or I
just
clicked on
breathes really
Rook.
heavy.
And Rook went away.
And Rook is fine.
Rook has got away.
Well, that's actually funny that you say that, because if the darkness goes away, you see a rather old-looking, gruff, scarred elf standing there.
Better.
Alright, I think it's probably good if we get going, right? What do you say, the rest of you, yeah? No use standing around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Naldor?
alright then, which way are we going?
You would recall that Rena had some leads that she was planning to talk to you about over breakfast.
Yeah, I mean...
What time is it? Is it still like late at night?
No. This is morning.
Oh, okay. I thought this was during the night.
No. This is it's well after dawn. You've all completed a long rest. It's probably like 7:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Okay.
we talk to Rita, we get going, yeah, it's all good, yeah.
At
Right.
this point, Neldor is just still very frustrated and almost like I'm trying to work an equation out. But if you guys lead to the cackling doll, Neldor will follow.
Also, how did Craig
Bro,
Joel
now
die
door.
again? Jesus.
Echoing, doll, yeah. Follow me. Big Blue. Rika.
What the hell?
What's going on?
I accidentally caught the edge of it and stretched the icon instead of moving it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Rook will come in and just kind of plop down one of the chairs, kind of slam his fist on the table a few times, and then sort of lean back and put his feet up on the chair next to him.
You see Rena, who has a bottle and a tankard, sort of walk over and put a couple more tankards down on the table and start pouring into them. I take it things have quieted down a bit then.
Ariel's gone.
The big one's gone? Oh, good to see you, Viji.
Rena?
Do you know each other?
We do. I'd been planning to suggest that Viji here might be able to give you some help on the business we had discussed the other night. But-
Oh, these are the people that we
Yes.
were talking about. I nod and I go and sit on the floor by everyone and just kind of have my legs crossed. Like, is it racist to still say Indian style? I don't know.
I think so.
Crisscross
I think it's like
applesauce.
crisscross applesauce. Yeah.
Unless
There
you're
we go.
referring to
Okay, I just
actual
was like,
Indian.
oh.
Yes.
I was gonna say, like
Oh.
a meditation pose would be
Yeah, like a
fine.
meditation
Actually
pose. I'm
would
not
be
meditating.
Indian. Yeah.
But I just didn't think about it till
I see.
right now. And like I'm just listening, and then I'm just kind of looking at all of you, and I say, chairs don't usually agree with me.
Rena will
Because
sort-
you're so big?
Yes.
Rena will not. I appreciate it. Here, and sort of push a bowl of fruit over to you.
I start taking the fruit out with my trunk and putting it in my mouth.
Are you an elephant?
I'm a loxodon.
I don't think I know what that is.
You could call me elephantish, I guess. But I'm not a true elephant. I'm an elephant person. I guess would be the
An
best way of
elephant,
describing it.
so...
So not all elephants are like you.
No, because elephants are elephants and loxodons are loxodons.
Okay, I didn't think elephants were supposed to be like you, but I mean, you're the first elephant I've seen.
Well, do you
Loxodon.
drink, your Loxodon?
No thank you. I prefer to keep my mind and body clear of any pollutants. But please, go ahead.
Yeah. Good.
Rena will push some tea over towards you, VG.
I nod my head at her.
So what is this about? Ariel's gone.
She's gone.
Where did she go?
She went through, I don't know, a circle. She went through a circle. She told them that the magic told her that was where she was supposed to be, and she just left. She didn't even tell us where she was going. She didn't even tell us that she was going. With the skeletons.
Shit.
Yeah.
If she went through one of those circles, there's... The Nightmaster has her. Shit.
I nod my head again and I say, yes. I thought I felt him. His presence around that circle area.
Is the Nightmaster a lot worse than the Purple Bone Daddy?
The Purple Bone... Dad? You mean... The skeleton captains?
Well, we'd only seen one. Are there multiples? Is this plural?
Yes, well... I don't really know. I think only one of them's ever been seen at a time, and it's not like people tend to have conversations with them. So...
Yeah,
we
well,
kind
we
of did. Yeah.
And
I'm going to have a stern talking to with someone about the quality of information I'm receiving.
Yeah, well, let's just say Ariel probably left a lasting impression.
The Purple Skeleton or Purple Skeletons are a captain of the attacks. They lead the attacks on towns. If the Nightmaster is certainly worse than them. They work for the Nightmaster.
So, like, metagame, what level do you think we would need to be to get Ariel back from the Nightmaster? Like, is this a suicide mission right now?
I understand that you've had trauma, but I need you to speak sense.
Has anyone actually seen the Nightmaster?
None that I know of, but if no one knows that they've seen him, maybe lots of people have.
How do we know it's a he?
Sexist assumptions?
Oh. Okay.
So only a guy can be that much of a dick?
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit
mean-
right there.
I like
Well,
that.
Rena's gonna sort of nod.
Be dicks.
That would be the non-sexist assumption, yeah.
I could be evil if I wanted to. I could be just as evil as any guy.
Oh, Sonny, you're so adorable.
Hey, no, I could, okay? I know I just don't want to hurt people usually because it's really not nice, but I could be evil.
Give me a wisdom roll. Sonny.
Just like a wisdom check?
Yeah, just a wisdom check.
19?
So, from some cracks in the table in front of you, like flowers are sort of sprouting. They are not mean-looking flowers.
Look at how evil these flowers are. They're destroying your table.
Actually, they kind of make it look pretty.
No,
Rena's gonna point at Neldor. Not they do. Keep doing that by all means.
I could be evil. Anyway. So, is the Nightmaster very, very scary then? We need to get Ariel back. Are we going to die?
Look, your best chance of getting your friend back is carrying out the mission. Find the Sunleaf, help the Sunleaf, and get help from the Sunleaf. If anyone knows what the Nightmaster actually is, who the Nightmaster might actually be, or how to get someone back from them, it will be the Sunleaf.
Hey, yeah? Well, the rest of you.
What?
Rook,
What?
you're slightly hard to understand there.
It sounded like you said EA
Oh,
about the rest of.
EA Hullabaloo.
I don't understand what you're saying, Rook.
Rook, you gotta change
Ooh.
back, man.
Yeah, we go,
Yeah.
we find the Sunleaf, we kill whoever needs to be killed, and we get the Ario back.
Yeah. I guess.
Let's do
yeah. I guess that's our best option. We just have to do it quickly. Ariel could be being harmed right now.
Fun no Ario.
So breaking into the dialogue here, I just have to ask, are you trying to channel Brad Pitt from Snatch?
Because if so, please
No.
stop.
Yes.
Ducks? You like ducks?
Thanks. You like eggs? I like Carvan's more.
No. We do, yeah? We go and find this person and kill who needs to be killed. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
All that stuff. I think it's time to go.
Rena? Gina?
Green.
Whatever your name is. Rena?
First time.
Why have they attacked Gotwile before?
No, not yet. None of the biggest cities have been hit yet. The Unity likes to say that it's because they're in the biggest cities.
Well,
Well, they look like idiots now,
Yeah.
don't they?
They looked like idiots before, but now it's a little more obvious.
extra idioty.
It's because we were here. It has to be.
It's in for us to get
Yeah.
going. I mean, VG with the big blue, you want to come with us?
Of course.
Rena, you think you could spare big blue for a bit?
I was, in fact, asking if they wish to help you.
And what have you been paying attention to, Rook?
I think he's been practicing his accent.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Jeez.
That's worse.
Oh. All right, we got a big blue person. We got all that stuff. I'll say it's time to go.
Do we need to get any more supplies? We don't know what we're going into.
If you're
Yes.
looking to head to the town of Swiftcross, the last place she was seen, it's at least a week by road or 3 days by boat. And I have no idea what anyone there knows.
I can make food and water, but I didn't prepare either of those spells because I thought we were staying here longer, because I didn't think Ariel was leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about, I don't know.
Tomorrow, I guess. And we eat today.
Yeah, and we can just get some
Rita, before we
supplies for
take off.
today.
Yeah.
How do we get a boat?
You can
I don't
charter
wanna
boats
waste
at the
2
docks.
days. Okay.
Do you know someone trustworthy we
this?
can do that from?
I have some people, yeah.
Hey, me and Big Blue, we'll go get the boat. You two, get some food and stuff, yeah?
I don't know if we should split up. What What if another circle takes you too?
Rook ain't going nowhere. I'll make sure of it.
We should be fine. If we see any of the circles, we'll be very careful not to step.
You're real quiet, Dars.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Now.
Is that better?
Still pretty quiet. I don't know. Is she quiet for anyone else?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have my mouth right up to the microphone.
that's better.
That's
So I guess if you talk like
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'll just have it right by my mouth. What I was saying is, we will be very careful of the circles. They only really work if you step into them, so we'll be sure to stay out.
what if you get dragged into one?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can drag me anywhere.
Yeah, see, I like that.
Sonny,
I'm with Big Blue.
I'm not a huge fan of it either, especially losing Ariel, and I feel like I'm to blame for that. I'm supposed to keep us all together and safe. But we need to split up at least to get everything together. The faster we get on the road or on the boat, the quicker we can get back to Ariel.
I suppose that's true. Okay.
So, and sort of at this, Rena will also point out that I can arrange the boat. I know where you need to go if you're going to Swiftcross, and I have the contacts. I can handle that if there's any supplies or anything else you want to get.
You could have said that 5 sentences ago.
I was trying to process what the gravelly one was saying.
Oh, okay, that's valid.
Do you have weapons, armor? Do you have everything you need in terms of those supplies?
I've got my weapons on me, and I raise my trunk and my hands.
Does anyone have any, do we have any potions between us?
No, but I don't know if do they have potions? Because they don't do magic, but is it
True.
like herbal potions?
They do, sort of the arts of
Monastery?
alchemy still exist. And Rena would actually say, well, if you're looking for potions and things of that sort, you can likely find them at Konoha's Emporium. It's just north of here, near the docks. Actually, near the dock where you're going to take. If you're looking for weapons, Pingnet and Sons, armor, Helcha and Drivets.
Can anyone here... Oh, I guess would healing be magical?
Generally.
I mean, obviously, medicine kits and really skilled medics aren't necessarily magical.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, do people have, in this world, the ability to do healing, or... I'm guessing...
It's pretty rare.
Okay. Would I know if there'd be healing potions?
Certainly, Rena would suggest that Konoha's Emporium might have some in. She knows of such things. They are known items. They're just a little rarer than they perhaps would be otherwise.
I'd like to check on those before we start our journey.
Might they also have med kits?
Certainly. At the Emporium, almost the...
Oh, and can I make potions with my herbalism kit?
You can, though you have to get the requisite herbs, which are somewhat unusual.
Is that cheaper / easier?
Yes, it is technically cheaper, though it does require you to have work days to then produce them.
Okay, so I'd like to pick up stuff for that so that we can do them on the road.
Okay.
And I'd like to pick up a medicine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I also have an herbalism kit. Sorry, I didn't say that quick enough.
So we could get enough for both of us to make potions.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick up a... Sorry, they're not called medicine kits. They're called healer's kits, I think. Or are they called medicine kits? Whatever. I'd like to pick up one of those.
They're called healer's kits.
Okay.
So a healer's kit's going to be 5 gold pieces. And if you're going up to...
I don't have any money.
We in the party storage. We have money.
I think we do in the party storage, yeah. Silver pieces on me.
Where's it at?
Correct. And then in which case...
Oh, yeah, okay. We have 49 gold pieces in the party storage.
Cool.
So basically...
And apparently 2 tents and 3 heavy cloaks. And a Unity activation stone? Oh, that tracking thing. It's not tracking. We figured out it doesn't track.
So the
Sure, it's not tracking.
if you go to Kanawa's Emporium, it'll be 5 gold pieces for a medicine kit or a healer's kit. And you kind of have to ask around for the herbs there that you would require to make into a potion. And you think that they have enough for about 3 potions. And those herbs will probably run about 100 gold pieces.
That's cheaper than buying.
Yes, 3 potions would be
But we don't
100.
have 100
Would be
gold
150
pieces.
from the book.
Can Rena give us 100 gold pieces?
Oh, Rena has already offered you a couple of times loans at very reasonable rates.
No, I don't mean a loan. I mean a gift.
I don't think we're
Loan
gonna
is
get
fine. We would totally accept
Yeah,
that.
we're all gonna die anyway, so it's not like we have to pay back that interest. So...
I guess if we just never
I
see
don't
her
got kids.
again, it's fine.
Oh no,
And
Neldor
I'm fine.
definitely wants to see her again. She ripped that guy's head off.
Nelder
that's
is
pretty
good
badass.
with this idea.
Okay, so she's going to loan us money at very reasonable rates. What interest rate is she loaning us money at?
Assuming you in fact succeed in your mission to find and help the Sunleaf, she'll charge you no interest on it. You'll just be able to pay it back with the coin she's offered you for that, which was
Oh,
like 250 apiece.
Cool. So
Sweet.
let's do that and buy some.
So she's basically willing, because it's 250 apiece, so the original offer was for 1,000, and she's willing to honor that even with Ariel having disappeared. So she's willing to lend you 500 right now.
That seems like a lot of money. Okay, so I'll put that in there. In our party storage is what I meant. Yeah, you guys good with that?
Yeah.
Like, I guess if we die doing this, we don't have to pay her back either, so...
Right. I mean, Rook has to bear back, but who cares about that guy?
Okay.
Wait. Neldor's gonna like side-eye Rook and on the DL. What's your name again?
I'm Rook.
Are you?
You keep talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Rook like
sorry.
he's not here.
Yeah. It wasn't a joke,
Not at
Yep.
all.
so I don't know why you just laughed in response.
All right, so let's get our stuff.
Are we just not having this conversation?
Are we just what?
Are we just not having this conversation?
I mean, what do you want to know?
What's your name?
But some people call me Mr. Wake.
Oh shit.
So if I answer that, it's just something else.
Who? Who, Rook? Who calls you that?
Yeah, who calls you that?
Secret, when they're just talking about me, they say Mr. Wake, you know. Anyway, I think we should get going.
Do you need to take a nap or something?
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Like-
Ah,
Will that fix this?
Wait, what?
Rook.
They
I just-
want you to go back to your original form. And they want to
Forget
know
you can
what
form. You can be in any form you want, but I need
But they
your
want you
brain
to-
and your mind to be the Rook. we
Yes.
know.
They want you to be Rook again.
I
VT
Yeah.
wants you to be Rook again.
It is
Let's
a bit
make me Rook.
confusing, I will admit. It would be easier for me.
totally. eh? That's fine. That's fine.
Go ahead and transform into Rook again.
Oh, you like that? It's better for you.
I know,
Why are
your
you
vo- your
still
voice.
talking like that?
This is how I talk. I'm a Rook, remember?
That's not
I'm
how.
gonna stab you.
Rook.
So,
Okay, just leave me alone. Let's just get some stuff and get going, all right? Man.
Okay,
Darcy,
I can't
you
deal
had
with
started
that
saying
right now.
you had started saying something.
yeah, I'm looking at something real quick. So,
She's trying to see how likely she is to kill Rook with this punch.
so I take out this, like, umbrella. Hold on.
Oh my god, are
Okay.
you gonna poke him with an umbrella?
The world.
Might.
Yes!
So what you see is, like, I take it out of my pack, and what you see it's this, like, it's not really an umbrella, it's like a parasol that's
You're-
really
you're really
battered
quiet
and,
again.
like, looks really It's a so it's not really an umbrella. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, it's more like a parasol, and it's really battered, and it looks like it's been used a bunch, but it's really beautiful, and it has this, like, it's decorated with blue, with just like clouds and waves, and you notice that the folds are kind of damp, even though it's dry out. But I take this out, and I guess I don't know. Do I open it? Is
Yep.
that how it works?
Yep.
Okay, so I open it, and then I'm going to let me get back there. I'm going to go ahead and try to use Soothing Rain on Rook to just calm his emotions and maybe try to get him back to normal a little bit. So hold on one second.
Okay. To roll something or
Yeah,
So-
hold on.
As this happens, you see Viji open this umbrella and sort of speak in this very soothing tone. And then above you, near the sort of ceiling, a rain cloud forms and begins raining down on all of you. And everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw, though you may also voluntarily choose to fail.
What's the effect if you voluntarily choose to fail?
It just calms people down.
You don't
Like,
really
it
know, but
calms
the word
emotions.
sounded very calm.
Yeah. Like, I don't say that. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem like a bad thing, like, at all.
I guess
Like, it's
I'll
something-
voluntarily choose to fail. Well, fuck you, Rook.
I rolled a crit hit, so it's a 26 charisma save.
You do succeed.
Well, then Neldor is definitely gonna stab you.
Well, okay, I'm very soothed. I don't know what the rest of you are doing.
So, Neldor, are you gonna try to make a charisma saving throw, or are you gonna choose to just let it affect you?
Yeah. Fuck. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll.
So as this rain pitter patters down on you, you see like Rook sort of scrunch his face up and sort of twist away from it as best he can, but the other two of you just let the rain fall on you. And every place that like the rain hits you, and then as it rolls down, it feels like it takes some of this tension and anger and pain and confusion away with it. And you're just left feeling much calmer and more refreshed, and it's like, okay, Ariel's gone, and that's bad, but we're okay, we're here, we can still do things.
I snapped the parasol shut and I said, doesn't that feel much better?
That feels so much better. That was like as good as a nap. Thank you. That was so nice.
Yeah, I'm right. Right as rain.
Rook, you obviously did not feel the effects. However, now that some of us are calmed down, let's go do what we need to do.
I think maybe Neldor should still stab him, and I'm saying this from the calmest, most compassionate place inside of me, but I think Rook needs stabbing right now.
You know, Sonny, I take it back. You can be evil.
Thank you! Thank you so much, Neldor! I told you I could.
The flowers on the table perk up a little bit and grow thorns.
And
don't
as
know.
I say that, instead of stabbing him, I'm going to throw an elbow at Rook.
I was gonna say, are you actually trying to do damage or just bustle him?
Just kind of bustle him.
Okay.
Stop hitting me. People need to stop trying to force my emotions. I hate that. But look, if you
No.
don't like it,
Look,
maybe
I
I'll
was
just take off.
No, I was just pointing out with a little bit of, fuzzump that she can be evil.
Yeah,
She's the one you need to look out for.
that's right. Focus on that one. Sunny, with all her sunny disposition. It's a
Thank
ruse, I tell you.
No, I'm really very happy right now. That was a really nice rain. It was so relaxing. We really need to find Ariel and get our shit together and stop talking in weird accents and not being Rook. But I feel so much better.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay, what do we need to get? Let's go get it.
Could you do a persuasion roll real quick? Is that possible, DM?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you can also just choose that was persuasive if that's persuasive to Rook.
It's kinda. I wouldn't mind chance also.
Sure.
Determining something.
12.
It's a 12.
12? This Rook's kind of just like glaring at you, and then he looks at his shadow. Features kind of soften then a little bit, and his eyes kind of grow a little bit wider. About that. Yeah, let's go. What were we getting, a boat or something?
And herbs and healing potions
Yeah.
and medicine kits.
Reed
Right.
is getting
We don't
a
have-
boat.
Right.
Yeah, Reed is getting a boat. Okay.
We just, whatever supplies we need, let's go get them.
Yeah.
Did we decide, are we leaving now or are we staying one more night? There was a lot going on. I don't think we actually decided that.
I think we're leaving now and just making sure we have supplies for now, and then I'll cover supplies the rest of the time.
Fantastic. That makes me happy.
So do you want to head up to Kanawa's Emporium?
Yes, that's where you guys needed to get the herbal stuff, right?
Sure, yeah.
And I should already
and-
have like a full herbal kit.
You have the full herbalism kit, which allows you to kind of mix things, etc., but it doesn't really contain the herbs to make stuff.
Ingredients.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll need to get that too then.
Like, it has sort of the
Cool, VG,
reagents.
just decide. Walk up there and just be like, hey, you're going to be kind of traveling with us, yeah? So, when people try to control emotions like that, just kind of letting you know.
Okay. I wasn't trying to control anyone's emotions.
It's not a big deal.
So are you saying, sorry, this is Darcy, are you saying that you don't like that? I don't understand what you're saying.
He doesn't love that, no.
Okay. I won't use it on you anymore then.
Although I think that was Rook in character saying he
Yeah.
doesn't love that.
He doesn't like that.
Okay, this is VG in
Indeed.
character. I will not use it on you anymore. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. That's it.
So if you make your way up to Kanawa's, you find an elf sort of lounging on the counter, looking rather bored, and Rook and Viji and Neldor walk in. He's like, yes, welcome to Kanawa's Emporium. And then Sunny walks in and goes, oh, welcome.
Hi, thanks. We're here to buy some healing things, mostly. Basically, that's all we're buying.
Oh, I've got so many things that can make you feel better.
Awesome. That's exactly.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you so much. We needed some herbs to make healing potions, and some also healing potions, and some healers kits, and kind of all that good stuff.
He's just sort of blinks for a minute. Oh, you legitimately meant things to make you feel... Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The herbs are in the back, and the potions are on the left wall. God damn it, never anything interesting happening. Oh, son of a...
Awesome. Thank you so much. Why did his demeanor just change, you guys? He was being really friendly, and now he's being...
I think he was hoping you would. I think he was hitting on you, Sonny.
Oh.
So yeah, it takes you a little bit, but as you're flipping through, you find the herbs that you need. And like I said, in the store, period, you think you can find enough of the herbs that you require to make 3 potions. And those herbs will cost about 100 gold pieces all told. And then you find 3 sort of potion bottles. One is a sort of viscous liquid, and it's in a thick jeweled flask. One is almost luminous and is in sort of faceted glass. And then there's one last one that's a thin vial with a sort of emerald green elixir in it.
Do you guys want to buy all 3? I have no idea what these do. They don't have labels.
I mean, can I look at one of the first one, then the jeweled flask, and kind of maybe give it a sniff, see if I recognize the potion?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
I don't know. Maybe we could ask the clerk.
Yeah, he just seemed kind of grumpy, but we could definitely ask.
15 Arcana. Interesting. You are not sure what this does, though you don't think it heals you.
I'm not super interested right now. But other people?
Let's go ask the clerk. Hey, friendly guy.
Oh, you changed your mind.
What do these do?
Oh, you didn't change your mind. Well, the potions, and you drink them, and they do something.
Right, exactly. What do they do, though, when they do something?
Some thing.
But what thing?
What effect do these
Some
potions have?
effect.
But what? You don't know, do you? You're selling potions that you don't know what these are.
I
You have
knew
absolutely
you were clever.
no idea.
Okay. You're weird.
Are you into
don't even
that?
know what these are. Can you give us like a discount?
Let's see. The one in the really expensive bottle is 500. The
No.
glowy one is 45.
Glowy one?
The glowy one, the luminous one, that one.
Is there by chance please don't take a whole lot of offense, but maybe a little. Is there somebody here that, actually knows things?
Oh,
I feel like you all should be most offended by that because you are in fact here. Just saying.
But we're not trying to sell these things.
nope. No, I'm all right. I'm not super offended by that.
Look, the things that I picked up from my time adventuring, they seemed interesting. I sell them.
You were an adventurer.
Oh.
Yes.
So you understand how hard it is starting off in an adventure and how expensive things can be and how $500 for a potion in a fancy bottle is wildly unreasonable.
That potion is... That bottle is literally covered with rubies.
I don't think they're real. I think they're glass. They look like glass.
You look like glass.
I don't know what that means.
It's an outrageous accusation.
Sonny, I don't think we need these things.
Well, we might. We don't know what they do.
Right, which is why we don't need them.
But we don't know that we don't need them. We don't know what they do.
We don't need them.
No, we don't know that.
Would I be able to do I'm guessing not, but would a medicine check help at all?
Check.
You could actually give me an herbalism kit check, which would be like a wisdom check with proficiency for you.
Okay.
I don't know if... Because sometimes the toolkit skill checks get weird, but you could roll anything that you have that's wisdom plus proficiency. And it'd be the same roll.
Proficient in wisdom or just... Like, is that... Sorry.
No,
Never
the
mind.
ability check itself doesn't get it. But like if you're proficient in medicine, I think is wisdom, or no, wait, medicine's in.
Yeah.
Anything that's a wisdom based ability that you're proficient with, you can roll.
Okay, so yeah, it is wisdom. Okay, I get it.
And we're just saying that instead what you're using is your knowledge of herbalism.
Oh
kits.
shit.
Okay, so with the 10, which you're rolling first on that the jeweled one, you kind of back up Rook's assertion. That is definitely not a healing potion. You can give me another roll for another one of them.
Okay.
Do you
Should
want
I be rolling 2?
Yeah, you would roll again if you want to roll for...
Well, no, I meant like every time I'm pressing it, it's doing 2.
It's because it's rolling, so, and it's
Die.
good that way, because that way if you have advantage or disadvantage, it's already rolled.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Woo!
I don't know
Oh god, so many medicine rolls!
I don't know what's happening. Can I do it over? Except we can take this one. That one's
No,
good.
just
Okay.
keep all the green ones.
I think the
We're gonna-
first.
I don't know
We're
what
gonna take
happened.
we're gonna
It's
take
like
the
it
first
got stuck.
we're gonna take the first 3.
Okay.
So
God damn it.
so the 10 on the jeweled flask, you don't know what it is, but you know it is not a healing potion. With the 21 on the luminous liquid, you are almost positive that is a healing potion.
Okay.
With that fumble, on the emerald sort of elixir, you are almost positive that is a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need these potions.
We need healing potions.
But we don't. Sonny, do you
I would
honestly
say maybe
want one
go
of us
with
to take
the-
these?
Luminous one.
I mean, they're too expensive anyway. I think
Yeah,
we're
I
fine.
mean,
That one's only 45. Hey,
I
weird
mean, we
guy.
could afford the luminous one then, I guess. But
Weird guy.
Yes.
You're charging unreasonable prices, and I really don't like that. And you seemed like, Neldor said you seemed like you were interested in me, but I'm not interested in people who just charge these ridiculous prices for things that are just made of glass.
Oh.
So, you're saying with more reasonable prices, you'd be interested in me?
I'm saying I'm definitely not interested in you when you're charging unreasonable prices.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Why with disadvantage? argument.
It's a perfectly fine argument. Do you think that this dude really cares about the validity of logical arguments?
Well, it
Oof.
doesn't matter anyway. It was a 3 and a 2.
He's gonna sort of look. No, the prices are what the prices are.
Well, they're bad prices, and you should feel bad.
Ridiculous. I'm gonna be waiting in the boat. And then Rook steps outside. And then a second later, in steps what probably could be Sunny's, like, sister. He's like, oh my.
Hello.
Awesome. Oh, hello. Ooh, this place looks awesomer all of a sudden.
Hey, I thought you were waiting outside.
I saw Rook
Naldor
outside.
knows what he's doing. I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But when we all came in, you said you were going to wait because this, kind of looked like not your scene. But
I don't know. This place just had like, just had an energy about it. I like it.
What are we rolling? Oh my god.
Okay. I just needed to point out that, Neldor, you do not change your clothes in any way when you transform.
Neldor.
Or not Neldor,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I do not know why
Wait,
I'm
I
fucking shuffling your names. Rook, your clothes do not change at all when you change shape.
Not at all. Yeah, not at all.
This dude has completely overlooked that fact. He's like, it is awesomer.
Right? So, what are we all doing? What are we buying? How much is this hunk of a guy giving us a discount on?
Nothing, because he's unreasonable and has horrible
Whoa. Let's not get too hasty. Neldor, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Are you sure you mean Neldor?
So,
God fucking damn it! Balls!
Because I will definitely give you a persuasion check, but
Rook!
persuasion with advantage? Okay. Oops, 2.
3.
3?
One is advantage?
what?
Okay.
Sorry? No, just the first one.
Okay, I was like,
18.
wait, why is everything rolling multiple
Yeah, sorry.
times?
I don't know why. That's weird.
Also, it kicked me out of the game entirely as GM. That was fun.
Wow.
Roll 20's having
Okay.
fun. Roll 20 is
Why
having
don't you game?
good evening.
Why don't you game? Roll 20.
And
How
he's
do
like,
you
whoa, now for lovely ladies such as yourselves and the rest of your assorted hangers-on, I'm sure I could do a little something, or a big something.
Ew.
He's just making direct
I like
eye
the
contact
idea
with Rook.
I like the idea of a big something.
So what are you wanting to buy again?
Herbs? What do you got?
Well,
And anything else?
the herbs I can do for 90.
I like that. And that's 10 gold pieces off, right?
It
And
is.
here's a little 10 gold pieces worth of a kiss. And I just kiss his cheek really gently.
Did you want anything else?
This is so creepy.
So creepy. This is creepy enough that Neldor is like, he's backed out, like, of the shop.
Neldor has just noped out of the shop.
All that
Okay,
stuff
see
makes
you, Neldor.
Neldor
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Nope, you can't say see yet. We don't have the potion.
No, yeah, see ya, Neldor. He was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said see ya. Okay, see ya. And we're
No.
Are you all trying to buy anything
So how
else?
about that
PDAs make Neldor
Luminous-
very uncomfortable.
potion was about 45, he said? What can we get that for?
I can do 30 on that thing.
30? Oh, that's about 15 gold pieces off, isn't it?
You
15
see
gold
him like
pieces.
starting to count on his fingers. Yes?
Worth of a deal. And I'll kiss him on the forehead pretty hard.
Like aggressively?
I was gonna say, are we talking headbutt or?
Rick doesn't know how to do this. Yeah, he's just being. Yeah, harder means more.
Definitely.
Okay then. So yeah, you can have that for 30 if you want.
Say we do that, folks. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yes? No?
Neldor's no longer part of the conversation.
Neldor's left. I don't think Vigi has an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vigi's
I don't-
probably just looking on in horror at you.
Oh, yeah.
Sunny, let's do it. All right.
I'm more looking in horror at the clerk.
Kanawa is not a strong
Yeah, the
man.
clerk
Or
is
good
definitely the
man.
most disturbing thing here.
Best thing ever. Sweet. Well, hey, if we ever need anything, can we come back here and see what you got?
Oh, yes.
I like you.
Gonna throw up, you guys.
Bye.
I think
Okay,
I need
bye.
a shower.
I know.
Were
This is
you
bad.
channeling Ariel?
Okay, bye.
Are there any? Okay, so when we walk out, we're
Yeah.
pretty close to the sea, yes?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're right by the dock, yeah.
Yeah, so I immediately go over to the ocean and start like filling my trunk with water and just like spraying it over my head.
Very good.
Do you feel like you were violated?
A little.
Like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it any more than you guys did, but hey, we got a lot of stuff for really cheap, so
Yeah,
Really?
you did a good job.
Rook, I think you enjoyed it.
to
Don't
step
lie.
up, just in case other people didn't do this. So, just pointing it out.
What does that mean?
We should get on the boat.
Does it mean you want me to prostitute myself out to get things from him?
I mean, would it kill you?
I mean, probably.
Sorry, Monty.
Yeah, sorry, Monty.
All right, so you're all getting on the boat, never able to unsee what you have just seen, unhear what you have just heard. You do find at the dock one of the workers from the Cackling Doll waiting there and sort of moving, giving instructions to the crew, and it seems like the boat's been chartered for you and they're ready to set out whenever. Rook jumps in
Beautiful.
the sea. And if there's nothing else that you want to get up to in Gotwile, I suggest we take a quick break here. Catch up to what I'm sure will be a completely uneventful journey down to the town of Swiftcross, and we will be back in just a moment, everybody.
Yay!
And we're back. Had to wait out
Did you get
some interesting moments in the Discord there. Sorry about that, everybody. So welcome back to Tier Beyond the Doors. When last we left, the party had woken up in the town of Gotweil, only to discover that Ariel was gone, the city was on fire, and there were a lot more skeletons than they remembered. They quickly extinguished the threat along with the town guard and help from a new friend, Vigi, a Loxodon monk who seemed to be very good at destroying skeletons. They searched the town, discovering that Ariel had walked into a circle of runes and been teleported away. Unsure of what to do next, they returned and spoke to Rena, who suggested to them that this circle had almost certainly meant that Ariel had been taken to the Nightmaster. As such, they decided that the best thing that they could do was to head out as quickly as possible to complete the task of searching for the Sunleaf. With a boat chartered by Rena, they headed through the swiftest path possible to get to the town of Swiftcross, which was down the Frost-Shard River, southwest of Gotweil. The journey, they were told, would take 2 days, since they had left early in the morning, and they would be able to proceed straight through. Rena set up the transport. As a crewed ship, it will be traveling through the night, though it's a fairly small ship, as it's just a river craft. So yeah, your first day was uneventful. Would you all have introduced yourselves a little bit more to your new friend Vigi?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, about that country we're from and everything. The one Frondlem.
We're foreign.
We're totally from that country. The one we can't even pronounce.
Fondheim?
Foreign. We're foreign.
Farian.
Florian. We would have told them about that and what we were looking for, and
Okay. Vigi, would you have any questions for them?
I probably would have asked just a little more about. I'm sorry. What is it? What's the name of the missing person?
Ariel.
Ariel.
Ariel. Yeah, I probably would have asked more about them, but I don't really. I'm just kind of content.
Is awesome. I mean, she's got the optimism of Sunny, the courage of Neldor, a little bit of my neurosis, but just kind of all wrapped up into a nice little package. She's kind of the glue of this group, and without her, I feel a little
yeah.
You feel a little.
pulled apart.
Ah.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't sure if you were trying to just trail off into
Yeah.
silence.
I wasn't
Oh, no,
either.
sorry.
So very nice. That's sort of how you spend your first day. The crew, there's not really cabins, so to speak, but there is sort of a tented section in the middle of the boat, and it's quite cold on this river. As you've been progressing, you've moved from Gotweil, which was cold and somewhat frosty, to icy.
Yeah.
We have heavy cloaks in the party chest. I don't know why we do, but we do.
Because the mayor gave them to you.
Yes.
That's so nice. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Wrapping up in those.
Would I need a heavier cloak, or is I don't know, do Loxodon get really cold since they have such heavy, thick skin?
You probably don't need an extra heavy cloak. You might want an extra layer over your robes. But
Yeah,
like
I'm
just
sure
a
I have
normal
something like
traveling cloak is probably enough to keep you pretty well okay.
Rook also looks like Rook normal, just like a lot chubbier all of a sudden. Just keeps me warm.
Fair.
Putting on those winter pounds.
You know how it is.
Very good.
Feel attacked.
You what?
I said I feel attacked.
Almost, I can say most assuredly more of a reference to me than you. So,
Wait, are you guys like trying to say that like Andy's like fat joking about you guys?
no, I meant my own comment of winter pounds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, no,
Like
sorry.
Andy wouldn't do that.
And I thought that Chris was also commenting on my putting on those winter pounds remark,
Yeah,
not Andy's.
you know, like when you see a funny thing that kind of like is about you, but not really, and you say, "I feel attacked." That's where I was coming from.
Yeah.
It was funny
I
to
got
me. Damn it. Okay.
Do you feel attacked again?
Yes.
You should.
All right.
Vigi, you probably do at some point notice, kind of, if Rook doesn't really think anyone's looking at him, he'll kind of be putting his head down and talking like directly below him, like at the boat. It almost looks like,
Okay.
just kind of quietly.
As a quick question, as a sort of point of order for housekeeping, Rook, you picked up the sword that had
Yes.
been Ariel's, the ice sword, I believe. You had the ice sword?
Fire.
Fire. She had the fire sword.
I had
Yeah,
the ice
she-
sword.
Yeah.
Would you have given that to anyone, or is that just kind of in your inventory?
Yeah, I mean, if anyone would like it, I certainly would not be good with it.
It's a short sword as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, unless Sunny wants it, I am proficient with the short sword, so.
I'm good without it.
I mean,
But I've also got the frost
probably
sword.
wield both of them technically.
You could. You're pretty sure.
Neldor, why don't you take Ariel's sword just, for safekeeping?
Right, because she's gonna want it back.
You do far more with it than I would.
Okay.
And will you attune to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you should now have a handout for the guttering flame.
Awesome.
Yep.
The attack for it would be the same as your melting frost, so we can just use the
Okay.
same attack roll, and I'll update your character sheet after this, because
Okay.
I don't think it's amazing stream content to have me fiddle with Roll20 macros for like 3 minutes.
Right.
All right, so you may probably took care of that on the first day as you were going down the river. So yeah, you're feeling a little more comfortable with Vigi. They seem genuinely pretty kind, concerned that you've lost a friend, and as you saw in town, very capable. So yeah, and then the second day, you should be coming into town in the evening on the voyage. You have completed another long rest, Lena, for spell prep.
Cool.
So feel free to, I don't know, only prepare jump.
Yeah.
As you were talking about earlier. And about mid-morning, one of the crew sort of whistles and is pointing over at the shore. And over on the shore, you see a woman standing on sort of this drift ice, like staring out at the river.
I don't know if that's a stable place
I'll
to
shout over there.
stand.
Lady, are you okay?
It's not okay.
Nothing's
okay.
Okay.
Is there anything like else around her, like anybody or any creatures or anything around her?
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Oof, 7.
Ugh.
It's not snowing super heavily right now, but the like blinding white of the snow and ice behind her, and then the fact that it is snowing a little bit is making it really hard to see.
Can we pull the boat over just real quick so help this lady? She's like stuck on some ice or something.
One of the crew members was like, I.
Yeah, good.
Well, that didn't
No,
sound
I
like-
want all of them.
I don't. I say, I don't think I'll be really helpful in this situation.
And as you are looking and pulling, oh wow, I didn't even think about that with the locks on.
Yeah.
You see the ice splinter and crack, and she falls through.
Ah,
Oh, there she goes.
I jump in the water.
What? Can you swim?
as she's jumping in the water, I cast enlarge on her.
Enlarge?
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
On me?
She's joining in the water. Yeah. You can grab her a lot easier with this.
Oh, okay.
So she goes from a 5x5, so she's in a 2x2 grid now.
Yup. You're now a 12-foot tall.
So,
So-
am I just like standing with my head above the water, like
you splash and
on
like
the bottom?
your feet are kind of touching, and you can't actually like get your head above water, but you can with your trunk reach up
Yeah, that's
and
what
still
I was
breathe. And
So
you see
yeah.
the boat crew go, nah!
I think I'm a little bit confused myself, considering.
And yes,
I'm
you are now
giant.
basically blind because you're in the water. It is very cold in the water, just as a note. But you sink pretty quickly and your feet find purchase, and you can move forward if you want to.
Yeah, so I go ahead and move forward, and then do I see her?
It's really hard to see, but you could give me a perception check.
Okay.
The crew of the boat is instantly bringing the boat in, but now they're really leery about just like hitting Vigi. So they're like kind of trying to get to around where you can see the hole in the ice, and then they're gonna kind of just probably drop anchor here. Because they don't want to ground their boat on a person.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Vigi, 14, you're kind of trying to keep your eyes open, and it's stinging. You're reaching, and it's really hard. And then you feel a little bit of hair. Like just against your fingers.
Okay. So I pull on that hair and try to pull it up.
As
Or
you
to me, or whatever.
do that, you feel the hair pull back.
Ah!
And
You
now
heard me
you
make that
hear
sound through my trunk. You hear, ah!
so from you on the
Above
boat.
the water.
Noise?
Yeah. From
You
my
hear
trunk above.
That doesn't sound good.
I let go of the hair
You can
and start
certainly
swimming
try.
away. Well, at least I can breathe.
Does a 15 hit you?
Look, I don't think so.
What
No.
the frack?
So as you pull back, you feel this like slapping, slashing cuts of hair. And you jerk back from it, and you sort of pedal away, and it hit you, but it didn't do any damage, and it didn't seem to do anything. But there's definitely something not good down here. And with that, let's roll initiative.
Next
How
time
do
we
I
see a
even
lady on the
get
side,
to
we
the
just
water?
keep going.
Yeah, we'll just stop trying to be good Samaritan.
Ah,
Don't forget to click on your icons and then hit initiative and your character sheet.
Also, sorry, could whoever had roll again? I hadn't cleared it out last time, and it freaked it out a little bit.
oh, ew, no, don't want that.
That's me.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm gonna stab it.
Uh,
All of it.
I mean, I rolled a crit 20. I'd hate to re-roll that, but
Okay, no, you can keep the 20.
I will totally.
But could you
Okay.
just like get yourself
Yeah.
back in the queue?
Gotcha.
What
Gotcha.
what is your initiative modifier?
Mine?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so I'll turn it to a 22 because you critted. Oh, Nelder also critted.
Nelder
Good
critted too.
lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nelder. I
Yeah.
have no idea what to do, but
You guys can figure it out. I rolled a 4.
Well, we're kind of like in the boat.
Problem solved,
pretty
y'all.
warm. I'd hate to get wet.
Wow.
Some bull crap. Oh, I forgot to do something. Darn it.
All right, Neldor.
Okay, so what can I see?
You can see a trunk sticking out of the water at about where like the tree is on that icon.
Oh, wait,
And
it pulled her all the way under?
she was already under. She
Okay.
only had her trunk above the water.
Okay.
Or sorry, they only had their trunk above the water.
It's-
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there.
fine.
Okay.
I was thinking of Darcy.
Yeah,
and
that yeah.
apparently having a
Um,
trunk.
No worries.
Okay, so all I can see is VG's trunk just popping up out of the water.
Yep.
I don't see what's attacking VG.
Technically speaking, you do not know an attack has been made. You just know that there was a very alarmed. Much better. Yes, that noise.
Okay.
It didn't sound happy. I will say that you don't need to roll anything. That didn't sound like a happy elephant.
Okay. I don't. Hold on. Can I guess sanctuary on VG?
You can. You can see part of VG.
Okay. Alright, I think so.
30 feet, bonus action. Anyone that has to has to make a wisdom saving throw before they can attack. Nice.
Nice.
And on a failed
Right.
save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell, so they can still make an attack.
Sweet. So, and then with that, that's a bonus action. I'm gonna holler at VG. I don't know if VG can talk, but hey, VG, you okay?
Can I hear underneath the water?
Not really.
So I mean, you just see well, I'm really big, right?
Yeah.
You're quite
So I
big.
probably shouldn't get back in the
Yeah.
boat. So you guys just see my trunk start to head toward shore. Like I kind of, I bypass whatever's like with me in the water to like maybe like the left of it. And I'm heading toward shore because I
So-
can just like,
So you seem like you're cutting that way.
yeah.
And that'll be the response.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Neldor?
No, there's nothing for me to attack right now. So, I'm just sanctuary for right now.
Okay, cool. Rook.
Yeah. I real quick, just stick my hand in the water. How cold is this?
Very.
I lose my concentration if I jump in. Does that make sense?
Sorry, you were asking that as a question? I thought you were just making an observation there.
Yeah.
There
Oh, no.
would be a
I
risk
will
of
lose.
it.
Yeah.
It would be pretty shocking.
Yeah.
You don't think it would start hurting you, especially not immediately, but you probably, at the very least, upon entry into the water, you would say, you probably are going to need to make a concentration check.
I'm a little worried that there's something in the water, but she's a giant freaking elephant monk. I'm gonna trust her. Trust them, sorry. And I'm going to ready a chill touch for anything I see attacking or anything bad, but I'm just gonna trust my monk friend.
Okay.
They're gonna do awesome. I believe them.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it. And I'll probably do the same for my
I was going to say, and we're going to come right back to
normal
Neldor.
round too. Yeah.
Right back to me.
Yep, because you both critted, so
Yeah.
you take a turn before anyone else does.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So I've got, and I still don't see anything other than.
No, though you're actually pretty sure you're not positive that anything else has had time to act.
Okay.
Good at this.
This is like the worst time to crit.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's a pretty bad round to crit on, but
You could also hold an attack like Rook did. You could like ready a damaging cantrip and say that if you see something hostile, you will attack that.
Okay, so I really don't have anything that's going to attack cantrip wise. There's really nothing I can do that I'm aware of.
yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I
Yeah.
mean, you could also, realistically, just as a last-ditch fallback, you could ready a stab something if it comes on the boat and doesn't look friendly.
Okay, then that I will ready. So just like what have
Cool.
I'm ready with my dual swords.
It'll only be one of them because
Yeah.
you can only ready the action, but yeah, you could do that. So that something like
Okay.
got back up that isn't VG,
Yes.
you stab.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'll do the same. I'll hold my chill touch for if I see something bad in the water.
Mhm.
Definitely that's not VG. And then I'm gonna trust my monk.
VG, it is your turn.
So, is anything attacking me right now? Or am I just...
Not currently. It seems to be your turn. And you haven't
Okay.
felt anything else since you were there. You felt that one thing, and
Yeah.
you can't really see anything. You're not drowning, because you can breathe. But
Okay. So, I don't see that woman anywhere, though, right?
You do
Or I
not.
can't feel her anywhere.
Correct. You could give me another
Correct.
perception check if you wanted to.
Okay, let's try that.
And that won't even be your
Hold on
action or
one second.
anything. You can just make it a quick one. Or you could, if you wanted to really devotedly search, you could use your action to do it.
Okay, could I use my action to do it?
Sure. That lowers space. Basically what I'm going to do is that's going to lower the DC pretty significantly to find something.
The DC.
The difficulty.
Oh, okay.
It's going to make it more likely you'll
And I
find
need to
something.
do perception, correct?
Yes. Perception check. $12. So you're really concentrating and you're really focusing and you're trying to, as much as you can, focus and block out the water and block out the cold and whatever the hell it was that just happened. And with that, you actually do see in front of you a figure, and you're pretty sure it's a woman's figure. And then for just a second, you realize that reaching past you is the hair that attacked you, and it connects to that woman's figure.
That's what I was worried about. Okay, so Is the cold gonna start hurting me?
You think you probably have a couple of turns.
Okay.
Because you're pretty hardy.
Yeah. But I'm probably still too big to get back on the boat, right?
That will probably go poorly for you, yes, because you do now weigh like 500 plus pounds.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start swimming away from it, like more towards shore.
Okay.
If I can, and then also am I able to put my head above the water?
As you get closer, it'll be easier, but give me an athletics check to see how well you're swimming with the current, so it'll be a little bit easier, actually. The boat's going against the current. Oh dear.
Oh no, that's a fumble.
That's a fumble. As you go and you sort of are now trying to transition from this walking to swimming, and you kind of slip, and as you do, your feet completely lose contact with the bottom, and in doing so,
Oh no!
you are swept downriver by the current.
Is my trunk still above the water?
Your trunk is still, it's sort of splashed under, but now you've got it back up. So you're not having trouble breathing. It's just, you are having issues.
So I start trumpeting through my trunk.
Do you hear, wait?
I start trumpeting through my trunk.
Yeah. I think enlarge gives you advantage on strength saving throws? Yes! Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Oh, so can
Okay, so you would actually have had, never mind, you would have had a 19. It wasn't a saving throw, but it was an athletics check, which goes off of strength.
Yay!
Oh gosh! Oh, I'm so happy.
So you are able to start swimming towards shore, and if you want to, you could kind of get over to the ice at the edge, and then your head will be above water.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, so you can get to about there. I would say that once you get there, you're also going to know that either you're going to have to sort of do an icebreaker maneuver and slam your way through the ice to get to the shore, or you can just stand there.
For right now, I'm going to stand there so I can just like yell something at them.
Okay, and you can actually do that real quick if you want to.
Okay, so I'll just say, "Don't get in the water! No one get in the water!" Would I know what this is at all?
No, not really.
Okay.
You saw a figure. You could give me a nature check if you want to try to see.
No, that's okay.
But
that's okay.
Okay.
I'll just, just say, "No one get in the water," and I don't know where the woman is that fell in, unless she turned into another freaky woman who can attack with her hair. And who turned me this big?
Melda, I'm just gonna
it was me,
point
sorry.
at Brooke.
That's okay. I think it helped me not get swept down river.
Okay. Very good.
Interesting. All right.
Now, just a moment.
It's dangerous music.
Right?
Okay. VG, does a 23 hit you? I imagine it does.
Yeah.
You feel from next to you, somewhere in the water, just this sudden slash, and it feels like claws just got raked across your side, and take 9 slashing damage from that.
Okay.
This was incidentally, I was taking into account Sanctuary.
Okay.
And then... Ooh, dear. Okay. You all see a tendril of hair erupt out of the water and grab Oh, the crew member at the back of the boat. Sorry, I'm on a different layer.
Is that
That
enough
dude.
to my chill touch?
That does
Go on.
activate your chill touch.
The short sword?
It doesn't activate the short sword because it doesn't come through melee range
Neldor.
of Neldor.
Gotcha. Coming at you.
14 does not hit. And you see the hair wrap around and around this crew member's neck, and then just go, and his head kind of topples off.
Holy shit!
His body tumbles into the water. Sunny.
Is the hair still visible?
It's sort of withdrawn back down.
The hair had that much movement?
Actually, no, it isn't. It's still up there. It's in it's in the square where the elf's body was.
Okay.
Don't make me freehand draw creepy hair.
So I have a question about Flaming Sphere. Nothing says that it has to sit on the ground in the way I'm reading it, so I can just kind of have it hover in the air, right? It says it appears in an unoccupied space, but a space is a 5-foot cube.
It does. I would read that the same way.
Okay, because I just don't want to burn the
I was gonna say
boat.
you do have a very wooden boat.
So given that it doesn't sit on the boat, necessarily, I'm going to Flaming Sphere.
Basically, the hair.
Yeah, the space it's in.
And Flaming Sphere is what save?
Dexterity.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah, it's a dex save. I
Dex
don't
save.
know why this rolled that way.
It's because Roll20 decided it would.
Elves
You see the
roll.
hair
Yeah.
sort of like whip from side to side and manage to evade the sphere, mostly. Is it half damage on a success, or...
Half, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
So it'll take 3 damage. Which square is the hair in?
The one, is it right next to Rook?
right next to me.
Yeah, right between the two of you.
Okay, I'm also moving the fuck down the ship. And I'm keeping the sphere where the hair is right now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Is Rook getting warm?
Rook is feeling pleasantly
Hey,
warm.
it's cold out here. Yeah.
True.
I love it.
Anything else, Sonny?
No, that's my turn.
Neldor.
Okay, is the hair, the hair is gone? There's nothing else on the ship now?
Yeah, it's kind of pulled back down. Give me a quick perception check.
Okay.
17. Very nice. You're pretty sure, based on the way the hair came out of the water and then went back,
Did he just cut out?
He just went completely silent.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's because I have push to
Yeah,
talk
he's
on,
drawing.
so and I was
Okay.
having to draw.
I was just like, what happened?
You're pretty sure that the creature controlling the hair is in one of those 3 squares under the water.
Okay. And I'm going. Wow, that's just came up.
Just ignore that. I was testing his.
Okay,
I was like, wait,
Sorry,
you
yeah.
also use flaming sphere? Wait,
No.
you're
No.
Sunny now?
Then I Will my thunder wave work underwater?
Interesting.
Might work better underwater.
It might work
Sound.
better underwater. I think the big thing that you would be concerned about is that with that 15-foot cube, you're going to have a really hard time not either getting the boat or VG.
What if I came... So if I moved up here... Over this... No. Kind of like right there. And then kind of came out this... To these two squares here.
So you're ignoring the top one? Yes,
Yeah, the
then
one
you
that's
could do it.
closest to BG.
Yeah,
Yes.
then you could do it.
Okay. Then I'm going to move there. And... Yes, just one level. And then go that...
DC 12 Constitution.
Beneath the water.
Yes.
So you sort of focus for a second and then you release this, and there's no noise for a moment, and then a moment later you all just hear and the water actually sort of explodes away in this area. You were pretty sure that was very effective, and furthermore,
Yeah.
you all now see
A body floating on top of the water.
Right. I killed
Amazing.
it. No.
you see that figure, a pale-skinned, gaunt-faced woman's figure with hair long black that, as you see the water having exploded away in sort of this 15-foot cube, parts of her hair are still in the water. And then the water sort of crashes back in. But you're pretty sure that did a lot of damage. Sunny and Neldor, give me quick perception checks.
14.
23.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's the boat?
It's there.
We lost our boat?
He erased it for a second.
I erased it for a
I'm
second.
drowning.
Give me a moment.
We're flying.
Boo, boo, boo.
That's a tiny ass boat.
That's smaller.
It'll get bigger. Hold on. Oh gosh, it's
There, I fixed it. I was just trying to erase all the freaking red X's. And it all went bad because this boat's token object extends past where VG is.
Oh.
It was a really weirdly built thing. So you do you
here, but
yeah, sorry, I was moving her back. So yeah, you saw that briefly. She's kind of gone again, but you do have a sense that that's where she was.
Did I do
Neldor-
damage to her?
Yes, you are pretty sure that it did extra damage because it was underwater. Neldor, with your 23 perception, even over that thunderous crash, you could hear very faintly, "It's not fair. It's not fair."
Was that coming from the creature we saw? Or is it just like
Yes.
something I'm hearing?
No, it was coming from the creature.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm just still ready with my swords, I guess. Just standing there.
Rook.
I kind of shout to VG, and I shout to him, light that fucker up. And I just kind of get to the edge of the boat, and then I hold my action for as soon as I see that creature again, or if I can see like the movement in the water or something, a level 2 magic missile spell.
Okay.
You told me to light that fucker up?
You're a giant monk now. You can hit hard.
Oh, I thought you meant like light them on fire.
You know.
I was like, okay.
You know, whatever.
Viji, because you were standing so close to this figure, you actually also heard the crying that it's not fair. It's not fair.
Okay.
And it's now your turn.
Ugh.
I like that you get angry when it's your turn in combat sometimes.
No, it's because I don't like it tried to hurt me, but I'm also worried about it. Like, are we just, you know what I mean?
EG would do.
I was gonna say, yeah, that would certainly follow from Viji's character.
So, is there any way? So she's not very, or it or whatever is not very far from me, right?
No, you're pretty sure it's right next to you. But she's
Okay.
right next to you.
I'm gonna
and
put my head back underwater
Mhm.
for a second. Can I see them?
Yes, you can now see this figure.
Can I try to talk underwater to it?
I'm trying to think of how you could manage this as an elephant with like.
Could I do it with my trunk?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm willing to bet it's gonna be a little bit muffled, but yes,
Yeah,
you
but
could. And you're not going to be able to use your trunk to breathe this turn, but you can hold your breath. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do that. I'll rule that you can do that. Partially because it's just too damn cool to like picture an elephant playing a game of telephone underwater using their trunk.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna ask her what's not.
You're going to ask her what's not fair, was it?
Yes, because she was saying it's not fair.
Very good. You're probably going to have to, but you talk to her, and what's your tone? Are you sort of solicitously like, what's not fair? Or are you like demanding what's not fair?
No, I'm just like calmly asking her what's not fair.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check with advantage real fast.
So how do I roll with advantage again?
You just roll, because it's auto-rolling, and I'll take the higher of the two.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I do it this way, because it's just easier for me to remember what I told you.
Yeah.
16. Very nice. Okay. Is that all? Is that all for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. You see this creature sort of stop and start at the you sort of murmuring to her through your trunk, sort of pressed up right against her ear. She's like, and she's gonna move closer to you.
Okay.
I will say you can take an opportunity attack if you want to.
No, I don't want to.
And she's gonna look at you. He left me here to die. He left me. It's not fair.
Okay.
And this creature is not going to attack.
That was Darcy.
This creature will not attack you this turn.
All right.
Sunny.
Am I able to say anything to them? On this
Yeah,
turn?
you could probably have a quick response or a quick motion or something.
Okay. So can I just like put my trunk up really quick, or can I put my head up?
You can
Which
get
would
your
be-
head up, probably.
Okay. So, and I'll take a big gulp of air when I do that, and I'll say, "Stop attacking!"
So you'll shout sort of over to the boat to stop attacking?
Yes.
Okay. Sunny, you just heard VG say stop attacking.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to break concentration on Flaming Sphere just in case I need it. But I won't try to find anything to...
Incidentally, Flaming Sphere is where Rook is standing.
Rook, why are you standing in the fire?
Fire. I thought it was right next to
It was right next to you.
fire. Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't move into the fire.
Walked straight into it, but I
wouldn't-
would have walked beside it. Did
Yeah.
you literally put it on the boat?
It's hovering slightly above the boat, so far I haven't decided to check
Okay.
to see if the boat catches on fire.
The square, maybe?
That square would be safe.
Okay. Then it still might hurt me because I think it hurts things 5 feet away from it.
But if
But
you
I
went
wouldn't
there, you'd be okay.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
You have to move the sphere into the space.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere.
Yeah.
Flaming Sphere is a very limited AoE.
Oh.
Very hot thing.
I didn't realize that.
Okay,
I
yeah.
can
I mean,
move it.
That's I would have maybe tried to move in the square until it like got unbearably hot, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I'll move.
Yeah,
there,
we'll just retcon that. I'm okay with that.
Okay, anyway. I'm not gonna break concentration of Flaming Sphere. In case we need it.
Are you going to move it away a little bit so it's less of
No,
a
I want to
threat to
burn
your
my
boat?
friends. I think it's fun. Yes, I'm gonna move
Okay,
it.
that's Lena, not Sunny.
yeah, that was.
Yeah. And then I guess, like, I'm fucking gonna cast... Hold on. Never mind.
I was like, you're going to cast Hold On?
Like, none of my buffs, one of my buffs is a concentration and the other is a touch. I'm trying to figure out something I could do to help. There is no help.
Only maim.
No, okay. Fuck it. I am gonna break concentration on flaming. Never mind, that's touch 2. Never mind. I'm holding my action. I'm holding my action until I see something threatening happen again, and then I'm going to move Flaming Sphere onto it. Can I do that? It's a bonus action to move it, so if I use a bonus action this turn, can I then hold an action also to move it?
Normally I'm okay with the sort of upcharging a bonus action, but that feels like basically double utilizing the spell. So I'm going to say no on that one.
Fine, I'm gonna move it off the boat and frown.
And frown.
And frown.
It's my turn.
All right.
I'm holding
Nelbra?
it.
Can we see the creature, or just we can only see VG?
You can only see VG now.
Is VG's head still above water?
Yes.
Okay, then we were asked to stop attacking. I'm just gonna ask her what's going on.
VG, you can give a quick response.
I just say quickly that I don't think it's actually dangerous. I think it's just sad.
It ripped our crewmate's head off.
The other crew member, the other crew member will go, I don't do that when I'm sad.
That is very dangerous. Okay, can I try and do another perception check? Or with that 23 that I rolled previously, did it show me anything else that was like up on that shore where she fell in, or that chick fell in?
No.
Okay.
Rather, sorry, I am giving an answer to the question of yes, it showed you more in the sense of no, you don't see anything else.
Okay,
And you're pretty
gotcha.
sure about there's nothing else.
Right. Okay, then.
Good.
Well, then I guess, like everyone else, I'm holding off.
I'm gonna get us all killed.
Rook?
Like, I don't.
I'm super convinced about this, as I did see a guy just get decapitated.
Right?
I'm gonna bring out my light crossbow and hold it for if I see this creature, I'll shoot at it. And then I'll just try to I'll hold the action for that and just kind of try to quickly say to. And here are we gonna like try to talk it down from decapitation, or what?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, cut out. Just hold on a sec.
I trust my
And then I
monk.
duck my head down again.
So, and I just want to clarify one thing, Andy. You are holding an attack for the next time you see the creature.
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless.
The crossbow for the next time.
VG.
Use my trunk to talk to her again, and
Tell us your story. We want to help.
So you'll say that to her?
yeah.
Okay. And is that it for your turn then?
I will also hold an attack just in case.
Okay, holding an
I'm
attack
holding
though if
total.
she attacks you, not just if
Yeah,
you see her.
Gotcha.
So, the woman's gonna sort of drift closer to you again. My lover. He tricked me. He said he was coming to meet me out here, but he never showed up. Instead, he sent thugs. I just want justice. I just want justice. Also, VG, at this, you're pretty sure that unless any of you display threat towards her again, she is not a danger.
Okay. Can I tell people that?
And I will let you tell people that, just so that we don't
Okay.
have another round necessarily of hold action, hold action,
Yeah.
hold action.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let people react
So
to it
I-
how they want to, but
Yeah. So I basically relay that to them. Like, am I able to tell it, like, just say, like, we need to help her, and basically, yeah, we need to help her. She's not going to attack any of us if we're not, I don't think she's going to attack us anymore if we're not threatening towards her.
very good. Yeah, you can get that out. How do you respond to that, Sonny?
I will let go of concentration on my flaming sphere.
Okay. And just not really
We
do
can
anything
try
else?
to help her. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely help her. Right, guys? I mean, yeah, she cut off somebody's head with hair. But we all have bad days.
Neldor?
We weren't hostile to her in the first place. But I will drop my swords and I will sheath them, and I will just stand and look at Rook.
Rook?
It doesn't make sense why someone would just attack like that if they're cool to just talk, but VG knows what they're talking about, and So I'm gonna hold my crossbow for any sort of attack against us, but that's it. Yeah, I
Okay.
won't do anything further.
And with that, I'd say we can drop out of turn order.
Okay.
Sorry, I ruined that super cool fight, everyone.
I don't think
No,
you're
this
at all.
is another way to resolve it.
You in fact, you so badly ruined it that you have inspiration.
Yay!
You all will see out of the hole where previously the woman you saw had fallen through, this figure sort of propel herself up using her hair and push herself all the way to the shore. Still using hair, and her hair is still in the water.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
And she's gonna sort of sit down and sort of hold her knees against her as she sits there looking at you all. And you can all move freely now.
Okay, so I go to shore. Do I need to break through the ice?
Crunch, crunch.
Okay, that's what
And then when you get on shore, I'll drop the enlarge.
Okay.
And I ask our other boatmen, hey, can we get closer here?
You want to be closer to
No,
that.
it's okay. It's okay. You heard VG say that she won't hurt us. She just wants to talk. It was just a little misunderstanding. We all have those.
I have never decapitated anyone as part of a misunderstanding.
Well, you probably would have if you could have, though, right? You just don't have hair that can do that. That's not her fault.
No, I'm kind of with him on this one.
Okay, that's fair though.
I try to give him a little encouragement too, like, look, if something goes south, like, I'm gonna just ruin that person's day, okay? So just be cool until something bad happens.
So what'd you like to do?
So I guess I'll get off. Can I walk on this ice?
Yeah, it's secure enough that like you can step on it, especially with the boat having sort of compacted this part in. You just need to be a little careful.
Okay. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna walk towards her, the universal like hands up thing to show I'm not a threat. Hey, we want to help you. VG said you need help.
You're willing to help me?
Yeah, of course. You seem really upset.
I am. My lover had me killed. It's not fair.
That's a shit thing to do.
Just, isn't it?
Yeah, you want justice?
Yes.
Fuck them. Where are they? We'll fuck them up.
She's gonna sort of smile.
So savage.
I like you. They live in Swiftcross. Or at least he used to. He's a prominent merchant in town. Vithri. This name is unfortunately close to VG. Sorry, I had made this before we had this character.
That's
For VG, by the way.
You cut out.
For
Would you
VG,
say, Andy?
I'm sorry. I brought some blankets over for VG, by the way.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
are very cold now that you're in the air. Your hide is sort of like icing over and cracks as you move at times. Not the skin itself, but like the layer of ice on you.
Yeah.
So you're sort of like,
Yeah.
you're sort of sitting there doing this sort of like moving breathing meditation just to like keep the ice from forming up. It's like, he's a merchant in town, V3. He's very, very wealthy and was handsome and charming, and he said we'd always be together. He said, and you see the hair sort of starting to rise a little bit.
Crossbow.
Hey, it's okay.
The,
We got this.
the hair settles back down. Please, I've spent So many years.
How many years?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out. That's okay. Do you want us to bring him to you?
Oh, I'd like that.
Okay. If he's dead, do you want us to bring you his descendants, or
That's
are you
also
just
acceptable.
good with letting it go?
No.
Okay.
She is just showing her
Sunny.
evilness.
You are evil.
Talk
Yeah,
about that
we'll
if it
definitely
comes
help
to
you
it.
out.
Thank you. Bring V3 here to me. I will make him understand what's fair. I will make him keep his promise.
That
We will
seems
be together
valid.
forever.
Yeah, people's words mean a lot, and they should have to hold to them. Right, guys?
Of course.
I mean, honest question. What would Ariel want us to do in something like this?
I mean, who knows? Probably, I don't know. Tell stories about humans having sex?
Right.
From on the wind, it's as if you can hear, I'm so wasted!
Oh. Yeah, we could definitely try to do that. Allow us to go safely from this place to do this?
Oh, of course. If you will help me finally get justice, I will do whatever I can to aid you.
Do you put our friend's head back on?
You'll see a body sort of bob up out of the water
God.
with hair holding it, and then the head slowly bob back up. And she sort of like
This is worse. Never mind.
she like is like, sort of slapping it on, and it's entirely severed.
It's fine. Thank you. For what you've done already. Thank you.
What's your name?
I'll step on the. Oh God.
I don't remember.
That's okay. We'll help you. Can you promise not to attack any more people till we're back?
Yes, as long as you can hurry back and bring V3. Bring me justice. I will
We will.
wait as long. And you see the hair sort of writhing up again. I will wait as long as I can. I will wait here for you. And she's gonna sort of like reach up and pluck off a single hair, and give it to you, Viji.
Okay.
I should be able to tell when you're coming back with that.
Perfect.
What?
Then we're.
I start rummaging around in my sack real quick, and then I come with a small little wrapped item. This. And I'd like to give her the Unity.
Stone?
The Unity activation stone.
Okay.
As proof that we'll return.
And she's gonna look at Viji. I do not need this, though I appreciate it. I trust this one. And this one.
Still, I wouldn't mind it if you had just held on to it for us.
Is this thing bad?
I don't particularly like you.
I hop back on the boat.
So we're not leaving the stone with her? That didn't work?
She did
I
not
never
take
got
it.
off the boat.
Damn.
Okay, well, then I'll take it back, yeah.
I'm guessing the stone is bad?
We're not sure.
I mean, I think it's
I
bad.
mean-
We're not exactly sure. I think they're tracking us with it, but... Yeah.
Incidentally,
I'd love them to...
two long, like, not strands, like single strands, but, two long sort of ropes of hair are still attempting to reaffix the head to the body.
No.
I'm working on it. Maybe if we put some water around the neck and let it freeze?
Will you work on
I
that?
think it's
We'll come
okay.
back.
Yeah.
No, that would definitely
Come
work.
back for
That's
it.
a problem
Yeah.
solved.
Oh, gosh.
And she'll sort of smile almost at you all. I will be waiting here. I will feel your return. Please hurry, it's been so long. What's my name? It's my name. And she's gonna just sort
Can
of
we call you-
slide into the water.
Fine. Okay, gross. Let's go.
Good job, VG. You figured out that she just needed help. You're pretty awesome.
Thank you.
As
Yeah,
she slid
I mean,
into
it was
the
hard.
water, you're then going to see the body and the head slide under.
She's gonna
Okay.
fix them.
All right, can we go now, guys?
Yeah, let's go to Swiftcross.
Agreed. Vigi,
Figure out
get on the boat.
everything.
VG, do you get back on the boat?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I wanted to make sure that you hadn't moved.
Yeah.
That you weren't moving the character token for no reason, not just like no, I'm staying here for a minute.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting.
The crew member would be like, okay, could one of you maybe help out a little bit with the boat because he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, what does that require?
Just use the steering to keep us near the middle of the river as much as possible. You see us drifting
And
to
if you
either
had-
side, try to correct.
If you had to guess what kind of check that would be.
Your choice of... No, actually, no, sorry, because you don't have any proficiency in this. It's going to be a wisdom check, a flat wisdom check, and a flat dexterity check.
I mean, okay, I can do that unless somebody else wants to. I'm wise and not undexterous.
Well, you're already
Good.
backed by the steering, so if you want to do it, otherwise we can switch positions.
Yeah, I can do it.
Also, wisdom and dexterity are literally monkish calling cards, so...
Oh, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I was gonna. I didn't know if I'd be able
Sit on
to help.
monks.
Just am I able to help because of my size?
Oh yeah,
I
you're
guess
still
it's
able
just
to.
steering.
Yeah, you're just moving
Okay.
like the tiller, so it's fine.
Yeah,
So
you-
I need to
you
do
can
wisdom and dexterity.
Yeah, so each of you can give me one wisdom and one dexterity.
Okay.
Wisdom first, then dexterity.
By each of you, do you mean Darcy and me?
Yes, the two of you who are helping
Okay.
steer.
is trying to create a small, like a tiny little fire in my hands, just to keep Vigi warm.
Excellent.
Yeah. For some reason, I have more charisma than wisdom.
That's okay.
So,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Between the two of you,
You're an interesting build.
Vigi, you're able to spot that you two need to sort of be correcting the steering, and Sunny, you're able to handle this actually very adroitly. It's actually as you start to do this a little bit more as you're sailing, it reminds you of some of the farming tools that you used. Like it handles somewhat similarly.
This reminds me of farming, you guys. We should go find some dirt. Let's go find some dirt. I'm sick of that.
And with another day's sailing, you pull up in the town of Swiftcross at the docks in town and safely disembark from the ship, albeit one crew member down, and look forward to the next phase of your adventure as you find V3? Question mark? Find hints about the Sunleaf? But whatever you do, you'll do it next time.
No.
As we will be wrapping up for now here on Helpful Goat Presents Tier Beyond the Doors. Thank you so much to everyone who played tonight. Thank you so much to Darcy, and welcome to the game. I already love Vigi. I love the fact that they were willing to listen to that woman's story. And also, I guess, welcome Evil Sunny?
Sunny was just having a really bad couple of days.
So that's yeah, those are all things that'll happen. Thank you so much to everyone for playing. Thank you so much to everyone who is listening. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed what we were doing here, follow us on Twitter at Helpful Goat. Follow us or subscribe to us here on Twitch, where we are Helpful Goat. And check out our podcasts, Goats and Dragons and Helpful Goat Presents. Subscribe to those, leave comments, leave reviews. All of that really, 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 really helps us. We're a small independent game design firm. We love doing this, and your support means that we get to do more of this. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for playing. And from all of us here at Helpful Goat, have a wonderful evening. Good night. Love y'all.
Everyone, love ya!
Bye.
Mwah.